Oh, what is going on, guys? I made a new intro, but like the sound's not coming out on my end. It's guitar that I played a long time ago, and yeah, Matt, this shit is fucking crazy, man. Uh, Matt and myself and a few other people that we trust are working on something big. We're gonna blow the fucking lid off of it. Can't do it quite yet, but it's coming. I'm gonna go ahead and try to play this intro for you guys, but like the sound is not coming out on my end. I don't know what the fuck I did wrong. Uh, I'll play it real quick. You guys can tell me. Like if it's really quiet, it's not you, it's me, as always. It's always me. All right, I'm gonna try it out real quick, and you guys tell me if sound's coming out on your end. I'll be right with you. I don't know. It sounds really muffled on my end. If it doesn't on your end, then I guess it's all right. But I don't know what the deal is. That's the first thing I ever tried to make all by myself, and it come out fucked up. So anyway, we'll try. I'll figure something out. Oh, we can't. We aren't quite ready to blow the lid off of this thing yet, but when we do, it's going to be big. That's really about all I can say right now. Um, we're getting things together, and yeah, some people are going to shit their pants. I'm not exaggerating. It's a big one. Yeah, Melinda, somebody is going to be, you know, about as much trouble as you can get into on the fucking internet. Um, I can give you one little hint. It has to do with a Twitter account, and that's all I'm saying. Okay, so it sounds all right on you guys. Okay, it just sounds really muffled on my end. Maybe it's my headphones or something. I don't know. Yeah, Rod Plum, the fuckery is the main course, the entree, and the dessert. I don't know. I just like nobody was live, so I just figured fuck it. And I'm bored and aggravated and like I can't really do much right now, so fuck it. Fuck it, we'll do it live. Marlboro, your balls are already blue. What the fuck are you talking about? But really though, guys, we I do have something about Hebrew, but I fuck. I need to do something where I don't know, somebody wants to make like a group chat with my mods in it because there's stuff that you need to know that I can't really say out loud here. I know it sounds fucked up, but that's how it has to be. So I can either message. my mods individually, which is really gonna suck, and I don't want to do that. Or somebody can make a group chat just with my mods in it. Except for Constantine, because fuck him. Yeah, my hearing is shit, man. So, but it sounded okay. Like when I played it from the original recording, it sounded okay. Just when I played it back through StreamYard, it sucks. But I'm sorry, I'm missing all your comments. When JFK, I don't really know, but it'll be soon. I don't know who else in here that's working on that, but Matt and me and a few other people. We are nailing some shit down, and we will blow the lid off of this goddamn thing. But yeah, separately from that, I do have some Hebrew shit that I will send to my moderators. I can't let him know exactly which ones I know are him, because then he'll change them. But yeah, we've got some confirmation on some of his bullshit, but we'll take care of it. We'll take care of it behind the scenes, y'all know. That's really how I like to operate. It's more effective. It's more effective to not go on a fucking panel and tell people what your hand is, you know. Um, I have no comment, Clown Force. I have no comment. No comment on that. But anyway, you motherfuckers, let's since nobody else is live, we'll just do an impromptu panel about whatever the fuck you want. The skies are open tonight. Yeah, okay. I appreciate that, Matt. I really do. We can do it that way. Oh, don't worry, Sarah Luco. You'll know about it. I don't know where and when exactly, but yeah, it's gonna pop off. You know, when I tell you guys there's like shit bubbling under the surface that sometimes I just don't feel like handling, but every now and then one comes up that we got to do something about, you know. Um, Nothing yet, locksmith, but we're nailing some shit down, and some people are gonna be pissed. You're probably gonna be pissed too, but like it's nothing against you. It's yeah, we got some shit figured out, and our think tank, yeah. You want to be a mod? Vic, you told me not to mod you. I mean, I will. I can't do it right now, but I will mod you. You know, if you want. Holy shit, you're eating birthday stuff, and it's not. Oh man, cancel that motherfucker right now. Yeah, CCC spokesman. I think we got that pretty well nailed down. OJ, yeah, I forgot about you. I did say I would. I'm sorry, man. I'm really bad about forgetting shit. I really am. You got to remind me because I get on here and I say, hey, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and then like I forget. It's like I'm not trying to not do it. It's just that I forget things. You know. I can't tell who I've got modded and who I don't. You're not modded either, FTK? All right, dude, remind me and I'll get you modded. Fuck, man. Like, I don't want my chat to be like 90% mods, but yeah, I should have modded you a long time ago. I probably meant to and just forgot. But hey, Tori, what's going on, sweetheart? Tori, you want to come up here and keep me company for a little while? I'm very lonely. Paralyzed from the neck up. No, it's not about Todd. I'm not fucking around with it. Unless something new comes up, like panel after panel after panel about Todd. I mean, why? You know what I mean? I know it draws views and all that bullshit, but fuck it. Um, that's been played to death, in my opinion. And unless something new comes up out of it, I don't want to keep going on about the Todd thing anymore. Hey, what's up, Bryden? Hey, dude, I was watching your. I did watch some of your. Drop your link in here, Bryden. If you guys aren't sub to Bryden, he puts up some really interesting things. I watched this thing about. Like I've talked about how bad pornography is a bunch of times on here, and the thing he played tonight in his premiere was about that kind of thing. And I wasn't able. I was kind of like listening to it while I was doing other things, and so I didn't get to hear the whole thing. But what I heard sounded pretty spot on to me. I mean, what do I know though? Yeah, and then don't forget tomorrow evening. I'm talking. I what's her name? Jada Toker has some things she wants to say, and we're going to do that tomorrow at 9 Eastern. Nope, Marlboro Toke, I cannot tell you anything. I'm just getting you all hyped up, and then, but when this pops, you will not be disappointed. I have no clown mods. That's because I'm racist. I am racist against clowns. No, it's not. It's got nothing to do with Todd. Like I said, if unless something new comes up with that, I'm not gonna fuck with that anymore. But yeah, there's actually two different things, and one of them does concern Hebrew. That's not really even the big one. Yeah, guys, don't talk about it. The ones that just got the message, don't talk about it out loud here. But if you see those accounts in my stream, get rid of them. And I assume Matt feels the same way. And we'll probably get with some other channel owners and ask them if it's okay to get rid of certain accounts. I mean, we can't tell you to do anything against the channel owner's wishes, you know what I mean? But we're gonna get with more people and get this shit. Oh, by the way, Hebrew, if you're listening, fuck you. Hey, Moments, what's going on, sweetheart? What's up, Savvy? Now, I mean, I'm pretty sure that the person I'm talking about is listening right now. We are on to you, and we're coming after you. Oh, there, Matt, in case you didn't see that in the chat. I'm just like, I'm bored right now and I'm hyped up and all this shit's going on. I was like, fuck it, we'll do it live. Yes, brand name only. Yeah, we can do a stream on that if that happens. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, Heather, what's going on? Glad to see you around. Sorry, guys, I'm not keeping up with the chat very well. Oh, well, you know what, cynic of the community, there is always something bubbling. And yeah, I say that a lot, and people say, oh, you're full of shit. But the truth is, there are some things that are bubbling that, um, like, I just don't feel like fucking with this shit sometimes. So I try to, you know, pass it off to other channels or whatever. Let them deal with the bullshit. And like, there are some things that are like, I know things, but the people that are giving me the information are scared to come forward. So I can't really do a whole hell of a lot without eventually people finding out who they are. So yeah, there's a bubbling, to be quite honest with you. Hmm. That's hey, well, that your what the hell? Phone's not working. I'm trying to highlight your comment, but my phone's just not letting me do it. About the helicopter. Interesting that you say that. What the heck, man? My phone's not working. Phone's like behind. Am I breaking up? Fuck. All right, how about now? Is that better? Am I still breaking up, guys? Because my phone's lagging. My signal must have dropped or some shit. I don't know. Let me try something here. I don't know. We're getting a bad storm right now, so my signal's probably spotty. All right, cool. All right, awesome. So, yeah, you're right. If you stand naked out in the rain, you do get better signal. I do that all the time. Donovan, hey, you know what? Um, you can hit me up about that. You know what I'm saying? We can work something out. I only gave Marlboro a wrench to get him to shut the fuck up about it. Okay, guys, I see you messaging me, but like all I can tell is that you're messaging me. I can't open up the message while I'm live without bouncing off. So yeah, I'll have to get with you afterwards. It never fails. Every time I go live, man, boom, get a bunch of messages. I don't know. Probably either mine or Matt's. I'm not sure where we're gonna do it, but we will. I imagine we'll probably let people know ahead of time that it's gonna happen. Yeah, that's what I need, Jeff. Jeff is a it's not letting me highlight. I need a set of rabbit ears and some aluminum foil would probably help. All right, yeah, Matt, let's change the subject. What do y'all want to talk about? What's going on, too? Oh, shit. Man, try to, because, hold on. No, well, you're up here.
There we go. Now I'm up here. Bill? Bill? I think we lost Bill. Fuck. I think we lost Bill.
What's going on, man?
Oh, there you are. Hi.
Dude, yeah, my signal's horrible, so yeah. Sorry about that.
Oh no, you're fine. I just thought we lost you. And yeah.
You did.
All right. I had to be up here all by myself.
Hey, that's all right. I'm up here by myself all the time because nobody fucking likes me.
Well, I wonder why.
Well, I mean, I am a bit of an asshole. I've never denied that.
Exactly. Hey, I'm there with you. I'm there with you.
Right
I'm an
on.
asshole too. Is Clown Force really Chuckles? Not that I know of.
I don't believe so.
But how you doing tonight, Bill?
I'm doing all right. I just my body's all wrecked and like I'm trying to not take excessive drugs, so I'm not able to get up and do shit.
I
So
hear
I'm
you.
like
I
bored
hear
out of
you.
my fucking mind. So it's the second time I've been live today, man. It's
Bro,
pathetic.
I've been bored for like hours.
It's pathetic, man.
What's up, bitches?
What's
Oh,
going on,
fuck.
man?
Nothing, man. Just chilling with the Red Bull because I'm fucking tired from staying up all night last night.
Whoa. You're not drinking alcohol?
No, not yet. Actually, no. I'm going with Red Bull today.
Holy shit. Somebody write this down.
Right? Facts.
Right? Hold on. Marble was attacked by the Toemater. Oh, shit. Oh, that's hilarious. How you doing tonight there, Meow?
Just chilling. You know, I had a fucking long ass day with work since I didn't sleep. It's like, yeah, I ain't gonna stay up till like 6 a.m. again, though, that's for sure.
6 a.m.
Yeah, it was 6 a.m. when I went to bed last night, or tried to go to bed.
Jesus. What the fuck were you doing?
I was on panel. I was on last night.
Whose?
Sabrina, she had like a, I don't know, like a 12-hour panel or something like that last night.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought she was doing decode calls.
Yeah, she went live for a long time. Me love you long time, big boy.
By the way, the link I just put in there is all of the catches and decoys links for, I think, Rumble. And if you want to be added and you're not there as a catcher or a decoy, message tag.
Yeah, shave my.
I,
You like that photo? Someone sent me that today on Gilded. I'm like, oh, I'm so using that.
yeah, I put that link to all the Rumble accounts on a community post a little while ago too. If y'all want to look for it.
There you go. Well, he sent me a message saying, you know, can you post? I was like, what the fuck ever. I don't care. I know you wouldn't care because you did it earlier.
So many problems could be solved if we would all just take off our clothes, you know?
Right? I agree fully with that.
Yes, I am toeless. Yes, and he's making jokes about my toe. I don't care. Some of them are actually funny. People, chill.
So,
Hey,
do you mind saying, like, was your toe involved in a freak, like pegging accident or something?
Didn't I send you the pictures?
No, I don't think I got those.
Do you want to see them?
Yeah,
Do you have a weak stomach?
no.
Okay, good. Hold on. I might get kicked. I don't know.
Interesting.
I'm gonna send it. Which one do you want me to send it to?
It doesn't really matter.
Okay.
I'll get it either way. Oh, dude, Meow, it's so freaking obvious that Red Hood has a big old crush on. He like a separator, having somebody else pass notes or what. You know what I mean? It's
Okay,
obvious he has a huge crush.
So Bill, you might want to get kicked off for a second and come back and look at that shit.
I might be able. I just cleared my thing, so I might be able to look at it. Oh no, I can't. All
Go
right,
ahead and get kicked. And
I'll do
look at
that
it
real quick. You guys take care of business here.
All
I'll be
right.
right back.
Hope you don't have a weak stomach. Hey, so Matt's show in the morning, fucking awesome. Just saying.
what did I miss?
Not much, but I mean, he went over he played something for about Tommy. I know that one. And that video that he played is now gone off the website.
Whose video? Tommy's video?
Yeah, the video is gone. It says can't play video, whatever. It was Colorado pathological liar or something like that. .com.
Oh yeah, that's yeah.
Blue side.
Colorado Pathological Patroller or whatever it is. Yeah.
Yeah. There. So, what do you think of those pictures?
That's pretty nasty, man.
Yeah, that's why they had to take it. It was caused by osteomyelitis.
Okay. Is that Latin for I got stuck up my ass?
No, osteomyelitis is basically a staph infection that gets into the bone and eats it. So yeah, my toe was 8 basically, and I had to take it off.
I had a friend of mine. Was it I think it was hydrofluoric acid, if I remember right, is what goes after calcium.
Ooh.
But he, not really a friend, but a guy I knew. Because when I was a steel worker, I hired in there as a fitter and welder and all that kind of bullshit. And then I worked on the burning table. And then I went to hazmat, like I was in charge of the hazardous waste, you know, so I got no people. And anyway, this dude, he got hydrofluoric acid spilled on him. I believe it was hydrofluoric. Well, the thing is like it didn't burn him too bad just when it first got on his skin. And so he didn't wash it off. He had a leak is what it was, and he wanted to get the valve shut off, so he got it all over him. Instead of taking the time to put on the right equipment, you know, he went in and Just did it with bare hands and got hydrofluoric acid on his skin.
Nice.
Which it didn't. He didn't wash it off right away, but he did wash it off. And he thought he was fine. And then he went home. And a few hours later, they took him to the hospital screaming because hydrofluoric acid goes after the calcium in your bones.
Yeah.
And it soaked in there, and it just started eating him from the inside out. And they had to take his arms off.
Jesus Christ.
They just had to, because it was eating inside, they just had to start chopping they just kept chopping until they found where the acid wasn't eating anymore.
Jesus. Oh. So did it go up to the elbow or was it higher?
They went, oh man, you know what? I honestly can't remember.
Jesus. You know, I hate to say it, but it was his own fault. As bad as it sounds.
It was. It really was. He didn't follow the right safety protocols. But the thing is, man, I don't know if you've ever worked like at a factory or whatever, but like you got to go 100 miles an hour all the time to keep up with your job.
Oh, I know.
And like they give you all these safety classes and all that, and they say, oh, you got to do this, but then they don't give you the time to do it right, you know. And plus, like there was a big acid spill going on, and he wanted to get it stopped quickly, and he just didn't think and went in, and you know what I mean. So yeah, it was his fault, but
I mean, I never worked in like an actual factory, but what I did was I worked for DHL, and we had to unload planes and semis and stuff, and we had to keep on moving. I mean, you could not stop because everybody wanted the packages and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, factories are the same way. You got to get that product out, and you got to get it right, and
Mm-hmm.
We actually did some interesting stuff there. I mean, I know it's just trailers, but like we built stuff for NASA and Lockheed and it put places like that, Westinghouse.
Well, see, we had 3 hours turnaround time to get the plane unloaded and reloaded. Sometimes 4. So I know exactly what you mean. Gotta hustle. God, I mean, it's not the same, but it kind of is because you still gotta hustle, and it's backbreaking stuff because some of those packages are fucking heavier than hell.
Yeah.
There's safety things all over the place for a reason.
Right, but they tell you shit like, okay, when you lift something up off the floor, bend with your knees, not your back. Well, that's fine if you're just moving Christmas decorations out, once a year at home. But when you are fucking on the hustle, you ain't got time for that,
Mm-hmm. Exactly. This was back when I was like, 20, 21, somewhere in there.
Yeah, it's
So I don't know if anybody's following the playoffs or cares.
Oh
but
God,
Dallas,
dude, I don't want it to. I fucking hate talking about sports. I don't want my channel to be about that. Sorry, man.
I'm just going to say Dallas is beating the Buccaneers badly. That's all I was going to say.
So, Bill, how are you doing?
Are you Buccaneers under buck and hat? Hey guys, Todd's Cash App is.
I see that. I see that. I was just going to mention that.
With his...
God damn it! This shit's fucked up.
Yeah.
So, Bill, how are you?
I'm all right.
Yeah. As good as you can want to be, I guess, or whatever.
He must be naked.
I am completely naked. except for the wrapping I have on my knee and some bandages and band-aids and shit like that. Other than that, I am completely nude.
Hey, Bill, you're roboting again a little bit, bud.
He's coming back. I think it's all right. I wanted to ask you guys about Colorado pathological liar. You know, that entire YouTube is down. Like I can't even find it anymore.
Well, no, yeah, it's been gone for a long time. It's a website now. If you go to
okay.
Yeah. And if you look at the real MasterCard, he has a lot about Tommy too.
No. I saw it all, but like I just I tried to look them up again. I didn't know that they were deleted from YouTube.
Yeah, it's on our website now.
Right.
Hey, there you go, MasterCard.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, that dropped again. Can you hear me?
You're roboting.
Yeah, I'm in a bad spot.
You keep coming in good, but then you right when you talk, like you can tell right away. So
all right.
What about Cam and Red Hood's catch?
How the fuck did he not keep up with the fat guy?
That guy was fast, dude. He was running for his life. Pretty sure, dude.
Bruh. He was like 300 pounds at least. At least.
I mean, I don't know. He probably was. He was pretty big. I mean, he's a big dude. But yeah, it was so funny because
and that black guy walking up on him like, I am gonna fucking murder your ass.
Well, yeah, when he was pressing him with his chest and just pushed him out of the way, that was great. I mean, like I'm sure he was contemplating right then, should I just fucking blast this dude right here? And then Cam was like, hey, come on, And so, I don't know. He's lucky though. That guy was definitely lucky.
Yeah, I mean, when they actually fucking caught him and started beating his ass.
No, the one guy, yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't do much, dude.
No.
That was the funny thing is that like the guy started crying like a little baby right away.
Oh yeah.
And he was acting all tough for a minute too, like before, like he was looking at Red Hood or like who I think it might have been Red Hood or Cam, either one, and he was kind of and then he just kept saying, I'm so sorry. But the funniest thing was, dude, Cam, that was one of his best catches. I mean, chasing him for 10 minutes, dude. Like I timed it. I think it was like 12 minutes that he was running after that motherfucker.
See, I would have just gotten in the car and went after them that way.
Yeah, but I mean, you don't know how long. You're right. He probably should have, but he might have.
I'm lazy. Shit, I'm fucking lazy than hell.
He's just gonna duck into somewhere and hide or something and try to get away that way.
Well, that's when you keep Red Hood there.
At least he was on the street.
I mean, that's why you keep Red Hood there and protect the car.
Yeah.
Realistically, though, what the fuck is Red Hood gonna do if somebody wanted to take that car? You know what I mean?
Mason.
Well, maybe.
Yeah, before the catch, Cam was like, "Take this mace, just take it." And he's like, or pepper spray, I think. And he's like, "No." He's like, "Nah, motherfucker, take that shit, dude." Like,
I'm surprised he didn't squirt himself.
That was funny though. Right before the catch, he's like, "Here, take this."
Oh, sorry, that was a massive hit to the head.
We don't care about football, dude.
I know.
Just kidding. I have a bunch of money on this game. But I'm not going to bring it up because this is Bill's stream.
I know.
Yeah, I just sports just bores me. I'm sorry, fellas. I mean, I don't care if you make me. Yeah, I like to play sports, but like watching it on TV just bores the shit out of me. I can't even name a single pro football player anymore. I really can't.
You know what I like to do is, so all my relatives that don't like sports like you, for their birthday or their Christmas, whatever, I start an account for them and I put money into it, and then I get to run it. Right?
I got you.
And so at the end of the year, I'm like, here's your $300 I made off your $50. Or I'm like, you don't get shit, But it's kind of, it's like a lottery ticket fucking thing.
Right, I got you. I mean, like
But
I
yeah,
can appreciate like a really wild play or something like that, but just to sit and watch a football game or
have you ever
whatever.
gambled on sports, Ed or Bill?
No.
See, if you gambled on sports, you might have a different perspective, I think.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, I get where you're coming from. I do like to go to. I haven't been for a long time, but I do like to go to the gambling boats every once in a while and play. But yeah,
Sure. Well, like before, it was a few years ago that they legalized sports gambling here, in my state. And
Mm.
before that, when I went to Vegas, I was like, I was like a kid, I was so happy, and then now it's like, it's kind of, lost its thrill, but I still like to gamble, like just to have fun.
Yeah, I mean it is fun. Whether it's a slot machine or playing poker, it is fun.
Sure. Yeah, I love poker.
Um,
Oh, so
even
I wanted
even
to start a poker tournament in our community
okay,
and donate all the money to fucking charity. I think that
well,
would
that's
be
cool.
I think that would be cool as fuck. Because there's a lot of poker players. I know there are.
Yo, count me in for that shit.
I like to play poker.
We're gonna play like Texas Hold'em or some shit, or just
Yeah, Texas Hold'em, like some kind of tournament that's like through a free website, and then we just pool all our money together and just donate it, or maybe the winner fucking gets our money back or something like that. But yeah, like that, I think it would be fun because there's so many people that would do that, and then I mean, free money, for the community is great, and we're not going to give it to Todd either.
I'm down.
Right on. Like if you need me to use my channel to update stuff or whatever, if it's for charity,
Yeah, I think I want to set that up, and I'll get a hold of you, Ed and Locksmith. That we've talked about this, it was like a month or two ago, but I think that would be cool. Like, I think there'd be a lot of people interested just to have fun.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, I could like if there's updates or whatever you got to do, I can like post it here or like let you have the floor or whatever you want to do, and
That'd be
then
awesome. That's great.
plus the dramagram thing that I run, I can post it there too if you want.
Yeah, it's that like that's what's cool is like you can reach out to everybody. There might be a lot of like people that have their agendas and whatever else, but I think in general the majority of the people in the community mean well. They're
Well,
they're not out
the
there. They're not out
majority,
there
but
to.
the majority is, man. But we got some that are just fucking.
Oh yeah.
Section 15. Oh, and I saw your message about you not getting my notifications, and a lot of people don't get my notifications. I think they got them tonight, but yeah, sometimes I only got like 40 or 50 in here because
YouTube's
people say they don't
fun.
get them. But the mod check thingamajig is we have some information that I want to get to my mods. If you want to DM me to remind me, I will get it to you. But it's not something that I can talk about here. I know that doesn't make any sense, but it will once you get it.
Hey, if you're gonna set up an online poker tournament though, like I think we need to make sure we phase it like your entrance fee is a donation and then play with chips.
Oh no! All I wanted to do was like set up a private game on a free website. You know what I mean? There's no entry fee to the website. The only entry fee is, like to the donation.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But there's a whole, gambling online technically is illegal in California, so we just gotta make sure there's a loophole for all of us that want to participate.
No, you're right. You're right.
I mean, I gamble online all the time too. I use an offshore site called Roobet.
Sure.
But
yeah, I like to play Texas, hold them down and lick them.
And that's the thing, like, I'd have to like find out, how long you guys would want the tournament to be and everything. I guess it depends on how many people, but like the blind structure and how often they raise the blinds or, with a tournament is, an important thing, and I know all about that shit.
I'm down to, help you out, but like I have no way of, I found out that I do have a Cash App that I forgot I had, but I really have
Yeah.
no way of transferring money. You know what I mean? So, but
Well, that's it. Cash
I'll-
App. That's it. $10. Fuck it. Something like that.
there's no money in it. You know what I mean? So,
Well, you can connect the Cash App to your bank account.
I stopped using banks in 2012, man. I haven't had a bank account.
Damn, you're underground as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate that, man. I wish I could do that shit. I
could.
could, but I don't know. I don't want to bury a bunch of gold in my backyard. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, you don't want to bury it in your backyard because people will know to look there.
But it's crazy. Like, banks, I don't know. How do you survive with no banks at all?
Well, it's not easy. But the thing is at that, okay, look, I've always been convinced, like for years and years, I've been convinced that I wouldn't live another 6 months, right?
Sure.
So I just said fuck it and dropped out of society and cleaned out my bank accounts and I disappeared, as much as I could from that for a long time. Now, here's something else I'll tell you guys. After the towers got hit and they passed all these new bullshit laws that control you and watch you and invade your privacy, it was much easier to create a totally second identity. And I'll tell you a little bit about how to do it. You won't be able to get away with it now, but if you already have one established, then you can keep it going, right? I know it sounds a little bit morbid, but what you had to do was you had to find a death certificate, birth certificate of like a child that died in infancy that was about the same age as you. And again, you won't be able to get away with it now, but back then you could take that birth certificate and you start getting mail in that name, and then that way you can go, like when you go to a utility office, they say, well, show us the mail that you actually lived. You can do that. At that time, you could actually wind up getting a driver's license in that name. Yeah. And from that, you can create a whole other identity. So, I did that like back in the early 90s, right? And so I have this whole other thing that if I want to disappear, I can just fucking disappear,
This was probably not the greatest place to say that.
Well, I'm not gonna say the name, so
no, of course. No, I was just saying. No, I'm just saying, like, that is crazy though, like, because like you said, when those new laws came in with the Freedom of Information Act or whatever the fuck.
Well, no, it was the Patriot Act, and there's nothing patriotic about it.
That was it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it changed everything.
If you've ever heard Edward Snowden, then you know that the shit's real,
Oh, yeah. Look at Julian Assange.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
He's a victim of that for sure.
He's fucked, yeah. I haven't heard anything about him in a long time. Is he still locked up?
Yeah, he's still locked up. They were trying to expedite it or to get him in the U.S., and that's the last thing I heard. I thought he was still in France, I think.
Last I knew, he was getting locked up, but I just lost.
Yeah, he was in France, and they were trying to get him to the United States, but I don't think they did.
Ow. Fuck.
But his wife, she's very active on like Twitter and stuff. And yeah, it's a horrible. What they did to him is horrible, dude. Like, it was not. All he did was disseminate information, and that was it.
Right. They don't like that. They don't want people to know the truth. And people don't see it, and they're so complicit and don't understand how much our freedoms have been eroded away,
Yeah, they said Edward Snowden is in Russia, like Matt said.
No, not Edward Snowden's not locked up. He's hiding in Russia. Julian Assange was locked up.
Yeah, we're talking about Julian Assange. Yeah.
Yeah, I probably misspoke, but
no. You didn't. I think Matt just misunderstood.
No, Julian Assange was in the Ecuadorian
Oh yeah, Ecuador.
embassy.
Yeah, he was in South America. You're right.
No, he was not in South America. He was in London, England, in the Ecuadorian embassy, and
Yeah.
he was forced out, and he was taken into custody by Britain and extradited towards the United States.
So he's in Britain now?
Yes, he's always been in Britain. He was in Sweden for the longest. That's where he lived.
I don't know why I thought he was in fucking France. I'm not sure, but I'm sure you're right.
I think he was in England. But yeah, either way, the shit's real, and like they don't want you to know about it.
Well, obviously, I mean, okay, so I'm going to bring up a subject that a lot of people know about. That happened in 2001 with 9/11. I truly believe that the United States government took it down. I think that was claimed by the United States.
Yeah, there is something. I know you're breaking up, dude. No, you're just kind of breaking up, but yeah, I mean, how and all that fucking rubble and carnage. Like the next day, they happen to find these guys' IDs in perfect condition on the sidewalk. What the? And then you see the fucking Pentagon got a big hole blown in it. There's no fucking plane wreckage at all. Like when a plane crashes, you see luggage. The landing gear always survives, and then the hole's not big. It's yeah.
Yeah, there's many things. Yeah.
And,
how about do you remember? I don't know if I think they were like. Do you remember those guys that watched it as it happened and they had the video of them? I think they were Israeli.
they were French. It was the Nade brothers.
The who?
Nade brothers. They were doing a documentary.
They watched it as it happened and they talked about it.
No, they
No,
saw.
that's what I'm talking about, though. There were like
oh.
these Israeli brothers that were. They filmed the plane crashes and they all cheered about it.
I'm talking about the Nade brothers.
Okay.
They were doing a documentary on the New York Fire Department, and they were on a gas call because people were spilling gas in the area, and they saw the plane go into the first tower. They filmed it. It was the Nade brothers.
Is that when they all cheered and they were like all happy about it?
No.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about something else.
Oh. Sorry.
No, you're fine. It's all good. Like, I was just saying, like, I'm trying to find it right now. I was researching what he said, but there were these Israeli, this, like, I don't know if it was family or just friends or whatever, but they watched the first plane crash and they recorded it and then they all cheered about it. And it wasn't reported a lot, obviously, but I'm gonna try to find it right now.
There's a lot of that footage that disappeared off of YouTube that, like, I know I've seen it, but I can't find it now. Same thing with Ed investigated. Ed, if you want to come up and talk about the shooting that you investigated.
It's funny.
There's a lot of footage from that disappeared too.
Yeah, you talk about that. That is one of the biggest cover-ups, I think, because I mean, you're in Vegas, and if you know that area where it is, it's like the South Strip, and there, who was that? It was a poker player. It was that rich fucking dude. He had a bunch of film from down there. Do you remember who I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
And he took a gun out of a cop car. Who was that?
That I can't remember the name. I'm not good with remembering names.
Was it Dan Bilzerian? I don't know if it was him. I
think
that was who it was.
He's like, give me a gun, and they're like, fuck you. We don't know who the hell you are.
Yeah. Dude, that whole thing, I mean, it was so fucking, I mean, you just wanted to learn more about that shit. I mean, it was fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
There was so much video too. I mean, so much video.
Yeah, there was one. They had body camera and from these cops, and they were going, "Hey, is that a guy on a zip line?" And then like they turn, and it does that. You can. They're talking. They're like, "Hey, there's a guy on a zip line," and you can see a guy on a zip line going from, high up in the building. He goes down, and then seconds later, you see a fucking helicopter take off. I know I saw that video, and now it's freaking gone. I can't find it anywhere.
Yeah, they scrubbed that shit real good.
What are you looking for?
Oh man, I'd love to talk to Ed about this. He knows so much about this. I fucking guarantee it.
Yeah, he does.
And that was, I mean, I went and stayed at the MGM just because of that.
Oh yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna, like try to get near, like when I was, picking my hotels, I'm like, yeah, let's do that and see what happens.
Do you lean out the window with the squirt gun?
Yeah. So, the thing about the one like thing that I heard about that, that tragedy was that there was no way that he could have broken out those windows where he was at.
Mm-hmm.
And, they showed how, like he tried to break him out several times. And the only thing that worked was when he went to the top high side and like went up in the corner, near the corner, and it would break the whole window. But I mean, how would you know that? Like,
right. Yeah, there's a lot wrong with it. Like there was a bunch of yeah, Ed, we're talking about the Vegas shooting. If you want to come up here and drop some knowledge on us.
Yeah, fucking school us.
But yeah, there was a theft of a bunch of automatic weapons went missing in Israel, like right before that happened. And like if you listen to the firing pattern, like it sounds like I can't remember if it was an MG, I forget what it was, but the firing pattern sounds the same as one of those guns that went missing in Israel. There's a bunch of
he had Paddock. He had connections with the CIA ran program with the Mexican guns and stuff. Mm-hmm. That's what I had heard. But I think it was. Yeah, I can't remember what it's called.
I know what you're talking about, but I think a lot of that was just made up to make him.
Yeah, and like I said, maybe not, but yeah, that was some of the speculation back then.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look what they did to Lee Harvey Oswald, man. Yeah,
the guy was a super patsy.
They shot him to shut him up. And Donovan, just a heads up, Dallas won.
What was that?
Go Dallas.
Dallas won. All right, that's good.
But yeah, they shot Lee Harvey Oswald to shut him up, so he can't divulge any secrets.
Yeah, if you like people call. Here's a question that I've always had, and it starts controversy, so I'll ask it now. But once a conspiracy theory has been proven true, they still call it a conspiracy theory. Right. Being as it's been proven true, shouldn't they call it a conspiracy fact?
No, it's a psyop. That's why they call it conspiracy in the beginning. I mean, that's literally why they call it a conspiracy, because you can't question anything.
You know? Yeah, you're talking about the one in DC, the sniper dude. Yeah, I remember that. I was actually just watching the documentary.
We were talking about the Vegas guys, I think.
No, I know. No.
But yeah, DC, that was really fucked up, man. I mean, the guy takes this young kid in and fucking teaches him all this horrible shit.
Mm-hmm.
That was fucked up. Man, I wish Ed would come up here, and I mean, I'm telling you, like, he was in, like what he said, he was in, the right in the middle of all the fucking shit when all that, Stephen Paddock shit went down. I was so interested in that.
I don't think the DC snipers were father and son, were they? Didn't that
Oh
guy?
no! It was a kid that he found that he groomed basically.
Yeah, and they ate nothing but crackers and honey for a
Converted him.
while.
He converted him to Islam too.
And warped the fuck out of him.
Oh shit! Scamuled is here.
What?
Scamuled.
Oh. Hey Ed.
Hey, what's up? Yeah, John Al Muhammad and Malvo were not father and son. It was Malvo was a kid that was being sexually abused by Muhammad, and pretty much, was carrying out these killings with him, as whatever, from what I hear anyway.
Yeah, and he was laying in the back of his trunk with a fucking sniper rifle and shit.
Right.
Yeah.
That's horrible. I mean, that guy's fucking super scum.
Yeah, I mean they just wasted innocent people, and I mean they could have, they could have found somebody that was like doing like some bad wrongs that they got away with. I mean, if you gotta kill somebody, kill an asshole, not an innocent person pumping gas.
That's what I always thought. If I was terminal, I'd just go kill a bunch of fucking pedophiles, basically. I've always thought that since I was pretty young, like 26, 27, that I was like, fuck, man. Like, I would just love, it's a bad feeling. You shouldn't feel like
Yeah, I mean, if you're feeling like killing somebody, go talk to a doctor or.
Right. It was a long time ago, like I said, but I really did feel like that at a point.
No, I mean, I get it. Yeah, I understand what you're saying, but the thing is, though, is realistically,
It's not working.
when you get so far gone that you've made up your mind to do it, you're not going to ask for help. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just kind of too late by then, unless somebody can intervene.
So Ed, can you
I'll
tell
tell
me?
you an interesting story about the DC snipers.
Okay.
They were captured so I moved down to Texas the first time in 2000 2001, right? And we didn't stay long at all. Like, we were moving back up to Massachusetts. We were in a moving truck, and we stopped at a hotel that was not very far from where they caught him. We were worried about getting gas for the U-Haul at that time. I know my mom was worried about getting gas anywhere near fucking DC or Virginia, but we had woken up to the news. Like, we turned on the news when we got up, and literally they had caught him like that day, as we were about to be passing through there.
That's
Wow.
wild.
It's in October of whatever it was.
You'll never forget that shit.
2002. Yep.
Ray, Columbine, you were talking about that. I was in 5th grade, I believe, when that happened. And Ed, I didn't know you were younger than me.
Yeah, I'm 32.
Yeah, I didn't know you were younger than me. You sound a lot older.
Yeah, that's what people say.
Yeah.
Sound like you're in your late 40s.
You suck enough cock and your vocal cords get bent out of shape.
Right?
So Ed, what's your theory on the Las Vegas shooting?
My theory is, I don't believe there's any way in hell that one person who's in his 60s ended up
doing what they said.
Killing 60 people and injuring another 500 at a concert. Even though it was kind of like they were packed in that venue like sardines. It's like shooting fish in a barrel.
Right.
But I don't think that it was I don't think he was responsible for that at all.
So do you have an alternate, that like something else that you think happened, or you just know that didn't happen?
And well, I don't even know for sure that didn't happen the way the official. It's just
Yeah,
there is
it's fishy as
evidence
fuck.
that leads to it.
There's just a
Fishy as
lot
fuck.
wrong.
Now there is people out there that believe nobody died. I'll never believe that.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
You know, there's definitely who they said died. However many people they said died there. You know,
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah, they can't cover that shit up. Yeah, no.
Do you think? Do you think there may have been a second shooter involved?
I think there were multiple shooters.
Yeah, I do too.
I think there was a shooter in the crowd. I think there was a shooter above the monorail. Okay, so in Vegas they have monorails that connect all the casinos, right? Little trains. And I think that there was a monorail platform where there was fucking, shooters in that platform, which would kind of coexist to. If you watch the cab driver footage, the Corey Langdon, she was a cab driver and she was filming. If you watch her footage, like right behind her, when you hear the shooting, is the fucking monorail right above her, and right
you can see it.
And you could hear it clearly, like not 32 floors up, like it's right above.
Loud.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, dude! I remember that fucking video, and that was one that had me fucking scratching my head, dude. Because I've heard all sorts of fucking theories, helicopters and fucking all sorts of shit.
I'm not a helicopter guy. God bless John Hoover, but I'm sure you know of his channel, right? Hoover, whatever it was. Yeah, I don't believe in anything that fucker says, but
Well, I have a hard time taking. I used to like Alex Jones way back when, but I have a hard time taking Alex Jones seriously about anything anymore.
Anymore, yeah. Like he was lit back in 2013, 2014, the 50th anniversary of JFK's death, when it was freezing cold out there and he marched on Dealey Plaza, Dallas. That was probably the best Alex Jones show I've ever seen. But yeah, he's really kind of trash now, kind of. I don't know.
At least he's not Howard Stern.
That's true.
Howard Stern fucking went backwards because he knew that if he didn't, that he'd be called out for all the shit he did. Howard Stern had the worst of the worst shit on his show. That was funny as hell, but obviously you get canceled as fuck,
Free LARPbusters, me and you agree on something for once. So John Hoover is a fraud, but go fuck yourself.
I wish I could fuck myself, man. If I could fuck myself, I wouldn't need you guys.
You can. You just use your hand.
That's not.
Nobody ever told you about that?
What do you mean? What do you mean? Use your hand? What do you mean?
You can fuck yourself with your hand.
If you
really?
If you sit
oh shit! The answer's been there the whole time.
God damn!
All right, guys. I'm ending this stream right now. Y'all take it easy.
You can use two hands too.
Wow.
I'm not big mad. I just don't like it.
I know.
Back to the shooting.
Ed Big Mad. What the fuck? What the fuck did you say to make you?
Because I told him to go fuck himself. But
well, he should go fuck himself. I mean, come on. The guy fucking talks shit constantly.
I've heard Ed mad, and he's not mad right now.
No.
He's halfway entertained.
Well, it's because of the buildings too here, Kitty. That it would maybe echo that way, but
sure.
I mean,
when you shoot in town around buildings, the echo can make it sound like it came from a completely different direction.
Yeah.
Right.
Do you remember the video of that casino that was up north where they like barged the casino with a SWAT team? Ed? They ran into a casino that was, there was all those reportings of shootings up on the north side of the strip.
Right. Yep.
And then they ran in there like. That was fucked up. I mean, like I said,
that could be explained away, though, if you want to really think about it. That could be explained.
Yeah, people are scared.
Different ways, people are scared. People are panicking. They're saying there's a shooter here, there's a shooter there. People are just taken at face value, I think. And
all I was saying is that they could have, had somebody else doing something up there to,
oh, sure, absolutely. I really think there was a shooting, and I believe that was her name, Tracy Beans or something. I believe her. She was at the Bellagio. I believe her story.
Yeah, Tracy Beans. Yeah, that's great. That's funny that you know who she is. She used to have a podcast with, Quite Frankly.
Yep.
And she was the one that was accused of the QAnon girl, right? I mean, fucking QAnon. It's so funny. That shit. Just label motherfuckers, dude.
So, okay, I don't get this, though. Is the AR-15, which this guy used in Vegas.
He used multiple AR-15.
Well, he had a bunch of different guns.
Well, but what I'm asking is, the AR-15 has a massive recoil.
No, it doesn't.
Well, it has a considerable one.
It's not bad. I shot fucking probably hundreds of thousands of rounds out of AR-15s, and the recoil's not much of anything. I mean, it's there, but it's easily controllable.
How about Free LARP Busters gets up on the stream and
he ain't never gonna
discusses what he feels. It's all right. Nobody knows shit about him. Nobody's gonna attack him. Just come up here and talk.
He ain't gonna. He's a bitch.
Yeah, he won't ever do it.
How many meters is it from the hotel room to where they were? I mean, does anybody know?
Where he was shooting or what?
Yeah.
I don't remember, but it wasn't very far, really.
I'll tell you what, if the autopsies also have like bullet trajectories, if you're shooting from the 32nd floor down on a crowd, it's gonna be around the same angle as the trajectories entry and exit in here at all. Right? I mean,
right.
There was a bunch of weird angles, like I don't know. To me, it's just none of it made sense.
And in different areas as well. Like there were people that were
right.
Okay.
His autopsy report doesn't even match his medical records. That when he filled out paperwork for the FAA, because he was a pilot, so he had to do this paperwork every 2 years. His autopsy does not even match those, like at all.
Okay. So let me ask this: could there have been multiple shooters, but he was the one to fall because he was the fall guy?
Yeah, well, that's exactly what happened. I think,
like Oswald.
I mean, they talked him into something or whatever. Or they had him fucking pinned to the wall.
He's not even dead. The dude's fucking drinking an umbrella drink in the Philippines right now.
Okay, that's a different one. Okay.
Do you think he was paid a large sum of money to do this?
Yeah.
Well,
I believe
a
Russian report came out immediately after the shooting that claimed that Stephen Paddock killed it.
What was that, Ed?
And
you cut out, Ed. You cut out. Go.
Am I
say
cutting
it
out
again.
or is he cutting out? I said,
no, you cut out. Just say it again.
A Russian intelligence report came out like the day after the Vegas shooting that exposed Stephen Paddock as a CIA pilot. So I believe that he probably was a lot more than what they thought he was. He wasn't just a gambler in these casinos. He was well known.
Yeah, just sitting there on the fucking slot machines. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
It was much more. Yeah.
No, okay. So someone was talking about Tupac being dead, or being in Cuba.
Tupac.
Sorry. I don't think that. I honestly do think that Tupac is dead.
I am definitely not J-Man, LARP Busters. I know who J-Man is, but I'm definitely not J-Man.
God, look at Free LARP Busters just going off in the comments and has nothing to say on stream.
Maybe LARP Busters is a CIA plan.
Yes, I 100% agree with you. Free LARP busters. I agree with you that it was a Mossad operation. 100%.
Yes, that's what I said. I always thought that it was the fucking, who did they say he was in?
It wasn't a Saudi Arabian
Saudi
operation.
Arabia.
It was an Israeli. It was not Saudi Arabian. It was an Israeli
Yeah,
operation. I
because
guarantee it.
all those weapons went missing a week before it happened.
Right. I got a video that breaks that down, Donovan, if you want to see it.
No, it's funny because that was whatever I saw was definitely something to throw me off.
Well, Mossad is behind a lot of the shit that happens.
They said that the prince flew in the day of and left.
No, that's incorrect. Incorrect.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know, but that's what they said. I remember hearing that.
That was basically. So there's this woman named. I think LARP Busters might be AVC too. To the person who just texted me, anyone who knows who AVC is, I don't know, Donovan, you might with the way you're laughing.
No, I do. I think.
Aaron Cox. Maybe you don't. He was
Aaron Cox.
The whole yeah, you know him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I thought. Yeah, ABC.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we know the same dude. I think LARP Busters might be him.
Anyways, going with what you were saying.
I forgot what I was saying now because
yeah, it was
somebody just brought that revelation to my mind, and I'm like, hey, you might be right.
We were talking about Mossad and stuff.
Yeah. So anyway, like Bill was saying, I guess this is where I was going.
Right.
That there was a CIA plane that was like in Israel at that time, and it was like delayed because it had mechanical issues, and it was supposed to land at McCarran in Vegas or whatever, like the week before the Vegas shooting, which would have been in conjunction with the Chance the Rapper concert that was there, the All Life is Beautiful venue.
Okay.
Which is also where Stephen Paddock had basically an overlook of that venue too, even though that wasn't Mandalay Bay, it wasn't the same venue. He was at the Ogden at that time.
But he was there.
He can overlook the venue just like
I remember that
Vegas shooting. And that CIA plane, coincided with that. I think that it was originally supposed to happen at that Lord Chance the Rapper concert. They were going to say that Stephen Paddock was a white supremacist, and the shooting was going to happen there. But since the plane got delayed a week, and they had to do it at Route 91.
Yeah, and then they had to take a different stance. Yeah.
Well,
which was anti fucking gun, basically.
But I gotta say one thing: they could have picked a better one because.
But that's the thing, though, is that they tried to, and that they weren't successful, so they had to do it.
No, what I'm saying is, they interrupted a Jason Aldean concert. Come on, Jason Aldean is fucking awesome.
There's a fucking ton of people there. It's fucking.
Who gives a shit whose concert it was, man? They fucking mowed people down.
I understand that. No, I'm just saying, I like Jason Aldean.
It was the very
but that
last
doesn't
performer
matter,
of
obviously.
The very last.
I mean, it was a fucking huge deal. There were a ton of country people there.
Well, they could have picked like a nobody.
Why couldn't they pick like a nobody? Because they literally waited until the headliner, the very last performer of the 3-day show, and
where they're all in there. Dude, that whole thing was, I mean, if you see, obviously, you guys have seen the footage from the ground. That was fucking horrifying, dude. I mean, could you imagine being in that situation? Like, what the fuck do you do?
There was a story about a father, his daughter sent him a message or called him, I don't remember which, but she'd been shot. And so he got a fucking taxi and told the driver what was going on. And they drove into where the gunfire was at. To save this guy's daughter, man. And there's a little bit of footage about that, and it's wild. I'm sorry, go ahead, Ed.
No, I saw that a long time ago, Bill.
Rod Plum. Racists are a big problem in America, for real. No,
Not really. I mean,
but
they're
here's the thing.
assholes and they suck, but
Here's the thing.
100 years.
The thing about it is, if we weren't divided the way that we were, and we all came together, we could overthrow what's going on. And they don't want that, so they make us all divided.
Well, of
you know,
course.
sometimes you gotta look around and see who's shaking the jar. You know.
Do I listen to Zach Bryan? I know like 2 of his songs.
No, next week we're gonna call you Fellamon, Free LARP Busters. You know what that is? This auto hoaxer extraordinaire, Fellamon.
Fellamon. I gotta fucking Google that shit.
He's a piece of shit.
Well, if we get too tired of LARP busters, you know, he can go sit.
It's all right. He's entertaining. He has, you know, he has nothing to say.
He is entertaining sometimes, and he's right about some of his,
yeah,
you know, conspiracy theory shit. You know, I agree with him on a lot. It's just he's always been a piece of shit to me, so fuck him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you're always gonna have racist fuckheads, but like it's not an overwhelming. The clan disbanded.
Well,
I mean, the others still around, but I mean, it's not like
you're going to also have people that fucking claim that people are fucking racist, which is even worse, dude. You can't claim that somebody's racist unless you have proof. I mean, what the fuck?
I'm not even in the truth movement, Free LARP Busters. I was in the Vegas shooting community.
Truth movement.
I was never in the truther movement. You know,
what the fuck, dude? Like, truth movement. What the fuck is that?
Like Richie from Boston and those people. Those aren't my people. I never fucked with them.
Truth movement.
The closest I got to the truther movement is that chick Clovis that comes in a lock sometimes. You know, she had a channel called Real Talk for a while. That's the closest I got to the truth movement.
Everybody always tries to take it to the fucking nth degree, dude.
What exactly is the truth movement? What was that?
It's just people that think they're looking for the truth, but they're really fucking idiots. It's, you know, it's
conspiracy. You know, like
yeah.
Ed met some.
They believe that conspiracy exists for everything.
Yeah,
it's like a.
Ed met some scamula types over in that community too. I've seen one of them in action, and like she blames that. She says that Ed murdered her daughter and shit.
Well, that's Denise Matto. Yeah, she's in Corpus Christi. She's a fucking psychopath.
Yes, Free LARP Busters. I did drop the N word like 15 times.
Yeah.
But it wasn't meant with the intention of being a fucking racist. I was doing it to neutralize a troll, and I would do it again.
Yeah.
It's not really a part of my vocabulary.
Yeah.
Not Richie from Boston shit, but I seen you over in that area of YouTube. What, Urban Disciples? Apparently, Matt. Apparently, I murdered her daughter. When did her? I don't even remember when her daughter died. But I haven't been in Massachusetts since 2005, and I know that she fucking was murdered long after. Yeah, I don't know.
Talking about Bill's racist. What the fuck?
Saying the N word does not make you racist. It's your intention that makes you racist.
Yes. You're not calling somebody that. You're fucking referring to it.
Nope.
What the fuck, dude? People just want to fucking. They just want to have that shit, dude. They want to have somebody to say, "Oh, he offended me. Oh, I'm so offended."
Yeah, that's exactly it.
What the fuck?
That's how it is anymore with this society. I mean, look at Dr. Seuss. And them canceling him. Come on.
No,
Oh,
no, Angela, they don't know about Denise, but Donovan and Free Lartbusters know about Aaron and the rest of them. So that's what we kind of
Um,
had a conversation with a minute ago.
Cap, just so you know, I pretend that you're white. No offense, but that's why I'm cool with you.
Huh.
Cap drinks fucking microbrews, so that's all I gotta say.
Yeah, that's her, Lartbusters. You know her.
I love Cap, dude. I want Cap to come up.
Yeah, let's get Cap up here. I know you're playing Cap. I'm playing back.
That'd be great, though. I mean, Cap's fucking hilarious.
I've always been cool with Cap. There was just one time when I thought that he was coming at me, but he wasn't. It was just a misunderstanding because, like sarcasm does not always come across in text.
No,
Or
it's
there was some
very
kind of
hard.
issue. I don't know, but I took it the wrong way. It was my fault.
Like Cap's gonna come up with fucking. He says he has a new setup, so
Oh, nice.
he's gonna come up with like some background lights, some shit. I'm sure.
Cool. Is he coming up now?
Sounds like it. You better be naked, though. I tell you that much. If he's got a new setup, it better not involve clothes.
He better have a trench coat on or something.
5 minutes. All right, that's cool.
Betty Washam's a fucking psychopath. I don't fuck with Betty Washam, Free Lartbusters. I never been in her chat room.
Betty Washam. What the fuck is that name?
Jesus.
Sounds like a 70s porn star name.
I know, Betty Washam. You better wash him.
You mean Betty Davis?
No.
Talk about JT? No.
Please don't say that name anymore because he's going to show up.
Well, I like
What?
JT.
What's wrong with JT Colfax? I like him.
I'm fucking around.
I know.
Dude can
Cool.
Dude can own the whole panel by himself. He doesn't even need any guests.
Yeah. JT has fucking so many stories that you fucking love. Come on.
You know, the thing is, though, like when the shit's about to get real, he can straighten his ass up and get it done. You know, like when he did the play-by-play for that
Right?
trial or sentencing.
Yeah.
I mean, he did good.
The thing is that like JT likes early, the early streams because he doesn't like, later on he's fucked up. He doesn't want to do that shit.
Yeah.
I mean, but he was so great. I mean, shout out to JT Colfax. He was the fucking, I mean, it was so funny because before any of that shit happened, he was like, by the way, Tommy's brother is going to come up at 3:30 Eastern, like, I mean, it was great. Like, I was like, oh shit, I was all ready for it.
Oh shit. Hey, person that I was texting with today, if you're here, I know you were here earlier. Can I drop anything about what you told me about Tommy earlier, or does that have to stay hushed for now? No, she was in the chat earlier. I don't know if she's still here or not, but
Oh, I might have been talking to the same person. That'd be
I
bizarre.
think you were, but
Okay.
I don't know.
It's something that somebody that would be unexpected, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we probably did talk to the same person.
Yeah, she's given me some information before, and it's like, put this out there, but I don't want any part of it. And, all right, I'll try. So when she gets into stuff, she's good at it.
Oh, well, maybe not, but maybe. I don't know. We'll find out what it is eventually.
Mm-hmm. What's up, Jewel?
Did we land on the moon? That's a good one. Who thinks we landed on the moon?
Did we see CPP 2.0 chit chat today?
I didn't.
I don't think
heard
so.
heard it got deleted.
Did
Yeah,
they
I heard
really?
about it.
Oh, he did it?
What did he delete it for?
I'm not sure.
How long is it?
Wait, what happened?
He got rid of his chit chat today. He chit chatted and then he deleted it.
I'm sure somebody caught it. There are people that catch everything.
It's funny. I didn't like have it come up, and I'm pretty content on it. Like,
Yeah, I didn't catch it, but I got it recorded.
There you go.
Oh, okay. Well, you got it. So, yeah,
That's
there's
why-
got to be something in there that made him delete
Meow
it.
Meow exists for this reason, and I love it.
Why is fake kitchen content spamming one?
I don't know.
His penis is small, I think.
Did I miss something? Well, I mean that's a given.
That was on the 2.0 channel?
Yeah. You got it recorded?
Sure did.
Oh, it's on Blue's channel already? All right, cool.
Oh, there you go. That's very easier.
It's on Blue's channel. I'm blocked from her website, by the way.
Are you really?
Yep.
Oh god.
I had to, yeah, I'm blocked on her website.
That's when you use a VPN.
I wonder if I am too. I haven't been there in a long time. I don't think anybody really visits it very much, but
That's how I got on her website today. I got my VPN turned on.
Let's see how long this is.
But I was just trying to get on there on my phone and was like, what the fuck? Oh, I got blocked. Okay, hang on. If she owns the domain, she could take, I guess she knows my IP address because
yes.
people that own those websites, she knows every IP address that goes to her website. So she blocked that IP address.
Yeah, she knows who's looking at her stuff.
I mean, there's only one person from my area probably in this community. Well, I know of one other one.
And this is why you always use a VPN.
It looks like it was only 30 minutes. I wonder if I could re-upload that to my channel.
Well, it's worth a shot.
Yeah, she collects IPs like nitweds. That's for sure.
Yeah. Boys and girls, I was on the inside of Blue's world for a long time, and there's a reason why I got out. We're gonna eventually, when I can get people all together at the same time, we're gonna have a little adventure about her too.
It'd be great if my first video I've ever uploaded gets struck.
Well, she knows what town I live in, Matt.
Yeah, it's yeah, I mean that's another situation where people want to come forward and say shit, but they're scared of, they're afraid she's gonna make a video on them. It's like, well, I mean, nobody fucking goes to that website anymore anyway, so what if she makes a fucking psychotic video about you?
Yep, pretty much.
I heard she made like 5 of them about me.
Yeah, there's a whole 4 or 5 part miniseries about you and Great Grandma. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yep, trying to fucking shift the blame on me when I had very little to do with Great Grandma.
Well, that's the easy thing to do. There's always shift blame. So then, But with that being
that's
said,
the thing. Everything she says about deflection and gaslighting from other people, fucking she does that shit.
Yep. But with that being said, I'm out of here.
Have a good one, bro.
I'm tired.
All right, man. Well, thanks for coming on.
Later.
Later. Well, I mean, like Blue, I went back. There's stuff. I do have some of it screenshotted. Uh, but
Oh.
I went back to look at our DMs on Instagram, and she unsent every single message she ever sent me on both accounts.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. Yep. So there's a reason for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some bad shit,
And then
shit right there.
Wow.
same thing with our like she couldn't delete the text messages, but like back when she was sending me, she sent you a shitload of information by text or whatever.
Yeah.
A lot of those she sent to where they expired, and some of them I did grab, but I don't know where the fuck I put them. You know how I am with screenshots. I fucking you take a screenshot, don't put it in a file, and then it gets buried under fucking 2 years worth of other ones. But she would set them so that after you read them, they fucking close up and you couldn't open them back up again. So if you
Right.
didn't screenshot them right then, you just lost it. And then like there were things I quit. She'd always say, "Oh, I keep everybody's secrets," but like she told me shit about other people that I should not have known. So I know damn well she was telling other people. Like I never told her anything super secret, but yeah. And then I found out that she was she told somebody that I said something about them, which I did say, but she only told them one part of it, and it was completely out of context. And oh, by the way, people, she records every single fucking phone call. So if you think your private phone calls with her are safe, they aren't, because she played shit for me that I probably shouldn't have been able to hear. So yeah, she got somebody, probably more. It's probably happened to more than one person, but she got somebody just like stopped talking to me, that I talk to pretty regularly. And she just stopped talking. I'm like, well, okay, whatever, that happens. I get quiet. Sometimes I shut down and don't talk to anybody for a while. So I just, asked her how she was doing. She just gave me a very short answer. I didn't want to pry, whatever. But I finally asked her, I'm like, did I do something to piss you off? And she's like, well, you said blah, blah, blah. And I did say that, but that was only part of the conversation,
Yeah.
It was fucked up. Blue just showed her like one part of our text messages about it, and it,
Context is fucking in peril.
Right.
yeah. Now, I will say that to my knowledge, everything that she said about like her Tommy stuff, everything that I knew about it, that was all legit. I don't know that she ever made anything up about Tommy. As far as I know,
except for
Oh,
when
go
she
ahead.
took Steph's word for Tommy's son never got molested, but I ended up confirming that Steph was wrong about that, and Tommy's story did check out on that, in which he did do a retraction right away and apologized to Tommy actually for believing Steph and getting Steph's shit right. That's the only time I ever seen her put misinformation about Tommy out there. But it wasn't her fault. She was just believing what Steph said.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I believe that she believed it. You know what I mean? She wasn't lying. She was just incorrect. That's all
Right.
it was. But
Yep.
which happens to can happen to anybody.
Everybody.
But
Yeah, I mean,
and see, the thing is, like back when I broke contact, like with Brenda and Dragonfly, when I cut contact with all of them, I wanted to cut contact with her at the same time, but we were still working on the DM York stuff, and I wanted to see that through, or I would have, broke contact with her back then. Had I done that, I would have avoided the whole fucking great grandma fiasco.
Yeah.
JFK, it's ColoradoPathologicalPatrol.com. All one word. The thing is, though, like her website doesn't work half the time, so people will go look for it and can't get on it or can't find it or whatever.
MasterCard put a great one out as well.
Yeah, Nays Mimi, you can go ahead and drop that, because even though she talks a bunch of shit about me, that most of it's not true. You can go ahead and drop it, because for the greater good, people need to see the Tommy shit. Did I play Boom Boom with Blue? No, sir. I joked around with her like I do every other woman that I talk to, but no.
Do you guys think Tommy has a conscience?
No.
No, right away. Within 0.5 seconds.
Yeah, that's
I'm pretty
that's
sure he
no
doesn't
brainer.
either. Yeah.
Cap, where the hell did you go, man?
I know. 5 minutes, right?
All right. Anyone that wants to watch Tommy's chit chat from this morning, the full thing should be public on my channel in like 4 minutes.
He's going to give you a strike for that.
I don't give a shit.
Strike.
Meow. I don't think you're modded, but if you're mod, or somebody fucking drop the link to Meow Meow's channel. I don't think I'm subscribed to it yet.
I have like 3 subscribers. I have nothing on there.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah.
All right, I got you.
But yeah, it's processing. It says 4 minutes. So I mean, you don't have to subscribe or anything because it doesn't matter. But it's on there.
Where's it at? Post it.
It's processing. 4 minutes.
Where's your YouTube at?
If you're modded, you can right click on me and click go to channel.
PatCon, serious answer. I've thought about that. I really don't think so. I think that she just is a very vengeful person and won't let go. I mean, like I gave Blue her foothold in this whole thing, because what happened was I had already fell out with Tommy along, because I knew he was a fucking lying piece of shit, and I just stopped going to his channel and whatever. I just didn't do anything. And then I believe Jules came to me and said, hey, this dude is trashing her publicly and she's got no way to defend herself. Can we let her use at the time, Hope's Discord was really hopping and there was a lot of people on there and it was very active, but she didn't want any drama in there, so it was my job to keep the drama out. But at the same time, I wanted to give Blue, I didn't know Blue at the time, right? And I was like, well, I want to give her a place to defend herself. So I made a whole channel on there just for that. She came in and was telling everybody what he was lying about, blah, blah, blah. And then it just kind of grew from there. I helped connect her with a lot of people that had a lot of dirt on Tommy. And it just kind of fucking grew. Then she had a YouTube channel and now a website. And yeah. That's how Blue got started doing all this shit. It's my fault. Had I not let her come in and say what was going on, man, she never would have got a foothold.
It's not your fault.
I shared the direct link in private chat if one of y'all want to share it in comments or something.
Okay.
It's not your fault, Ed. Come on.
It looks like someone already did it. That's cool.
Okay, I'm in the middle of trying to figure out how. I just learned how to do something. Woohoo!
There it was, yeah. Subscribe.
I mean, that's why I don't care if I get a copyright strike, because I'm not going to go live. If I get deleted, I'll just create a new Meow Meow account. It's not a big deal.
Right on.
Look at Chuckle's lips and the circular motion.
Right? You know how to Photoshop a dick in her mouth? That's
Good
not.
thing you didn't. It would be racism.
Yeah, right. She'd be like, "I'm Jewish. That's racist."
Yes, Jewish. Yes.
That'd be great though if my first video gets a copyright strike. I'll watch it later. There must be a reason why he deleted it.
From what I hear, it was because of stuff in the comments in the chat. But I don't know. I didn't see it, so.
Well, I'm guessing even without the comments, if you watch it, you can probably figure out what the comments were to some extent, you know.
Right.
Because they'll probably react to it or something. No, I just have my recording server pull the live stream when certain catchers go live. I also like watching reactions when people get helicoptered because that's always funny. I still need to go back and watch those Chuckle streams.
Oh, here's something else about Blue for you guys. There were times where like she would want me to go in on people, and like if I didn't do it, she'd get pissed off, and yeah, it was weird.
That's bullshit.
I mean, there were certain people that I did go in on because I didn't like them either, but
like trying to tell you what to do. What the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, like she wanted me to start like, well, Constantine. The only reason I'm not particularly fond of Constantine, but he's an all right dude, and the only reason I modded him was to piss her off, because like she wanted me to like she's giving me all this information and shit about people, and it was people that I didn't think deserved to be gone in on, so I didn't do it, you know, and she'd get all pissed off and blah blah blah. She'd give me shit and say, "Here, put this on Dramagram," and like I didn't just like blindly do it. You know what I mean? There was stuff that I wouldn't post, and there was stuff that I did post. But
what's Dramagram?
That's just the Instagram where I put the bullshit drama. It's separate from. I've got my personal Instagram, but I don't want the drama shit mixed up with that, so I made a separate one. It's called
I like it.
FBC_lies is the name of it. And it was really about debunking all of FBC's lies and giving people a platform to defend themselves publicly because they were spreading lies about people.
Who's
so I made that,
FBC?
you know. Those are
FBC?
Tommy's henchmen, like Twomper and all them.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Tommy's henchmen. The ones that run around doxing children and making shit up about people.
The FBC, I like it.
Yeah, they fucking Tommy speaks so highly of Twomper, but he's out there literally doxing children. Like he will take pictures of people's children in the community and post them. Tell me that's not fucking weird, man.
That's sick.
Odd. Anyone that gets kids involved is fucking odd.
Yeah, you're gonna go to hell, dude.
And that's just a Cup. You know, people speak highly of PNN, but Cup, he's just as bad. He was right there with them.
Yeah.
Yo, PatCon, why do you keep thinking Chuckles is my crush, dude? That's all Red Hood and Constantine. They can fight over her. I don't want that shit. I'd rather suck off Bill than suck off Chuckles.
I mean, yeah, nobody's here for sex. I mean, come on, except Bill.
You guys.
Dude.
Twomper looks like Donkey Kong mixed with. Yeah, you're not wrong.
Right, Bola.
But yeah, and if she's whoever is behind talking shit about Constantine's wife that passed away,
Oh,
you're a piece of shit. If yeah, fuck yeah, that. What's going on, Bill Evans?
Yeah, what's up?
What's up, Bill?
Man, how about that fucking press release today?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I mean,
Well, I mean, it's not cool, but it's very
know,
telling. I'll put it that way.
it's funny. So I went on the Facebook because I don't have Facebook, but my wife does, and I looked at all the comments. There was not one negative comment. They were all pro Tommy. I mean, I guess it shouldn't
Well,
be.
he has his minions that do whatever the fuck he tells them, and they've all got 20 fucking different accounts. So
I was surprised though. Like I thought that there would be, this was on Facebook. I thought there'd be some comments that would say Tommy's a fucking scammer. Everything. Everybody knows everything about Tommy, but there was nothing. I was fucking surprised. And I agree. Like the whole thing is obviously fucking, get all these fucking, child molesters off the street, But thing is, Tommy has, he has a different way of doing it, like he's not doing it the right way.
yeah. And then claiming that he has all these arrests that don't.
Yeah. Yeah, 1.5 million followers.
Oh God. Oh, by the way, Matt has something coming up where they're gonna I don't really know exactly, but they're gonna walk through and show people exactly how Tommy buys subscribers and all that kind of thing. It ought to be pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
I think sometime either this week or early next week. I can't remember which, but
What up, Tech?
Tech, you are on WPTS FM. What's going on today?
y'all coming on too strong. You don't even know how to talk.
Well, Steph probably has her hand over his mouth with a gun to his head, telling him what to say real quick, and then he'll be
No,
right
I
on.
wasn't. Sorry, I was trying to talk, but sometimes I'm in Discord.
Ooh.
But anyways, I wanted to ask you something, Ed.
What's up?
So, my shit's super down. I used your acronym for the link tree that I made for the Rumbles. I can change that if you would like.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So if you know a link tree link, it's PCND, but it's predator catchers and decoys.
No, that's fine.
It's literally it's only Rumble links.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, I did not text you about it, but I assumed you would be okay with it. It's nothing to be misdirectful.
Yeah, no problem at all.
Okay, that was the only reason why I came up here. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Right on.
Don't leave, Tech.
Well, let me get my audio fixed because I can't hear shit right now. My shit's on, I'd have to hold the goddamn phone up to my face.
All right, well, get that fixed and come back.
Yeah. Okay, person that I was talking to earlier today. Can I talk about what you told me about earlier?
Yes, you can.
It was a girl.
So you're assuming my gender now? Come on, bro.
Not you. I'm talking to somebody that may or may not be listening in the chat.
Gotcha.
You can if you don't want to say it here, you can text me or.
You mean Scamula?
No, God, no.
I'm sure she's in chat.
Probably.
She went off on me. Earlier. She went batshit crazy in my text, but we'll save those receipts for later. So I got to figure out what I want.
Yeah.
What's she on you about?
I'll just say it was a borderline death threat, and I'm not sure what to do. If she escalates it, I might do something about it. So it's best not to.
Dude, she's already had I'm not sure how many restraining orders filed against her. So I would be careful with that one if I were you.
Yeah.
She might have another. That's all I'm saying. But I'm gonna see what happens. You know, that's why I'm just not gonna talk about. I'll eventually show what the fuck it is, but I'm gonna wait minutes first. You know what I mean?
Don't wait too long.
Bitch is crazy.
Right.
Oh shit.
That was a lesson to not give bitches in this community your phone number. That's what that was.
All right. Okay, person. I see your message and I'll shut the fuck up.
And that's how it's done.
Tell you what, though, when it does come out, you guys are gonna be, yeah. Oh shit! And it's not gonna be a big surprise, but it's very interesting information.
Y'all don't need to subscribe to me. I already said I'm not gonna probably do anything on this channel, and somehow I got 30 subscribers all of a sudden. Went from like
well, cool.
So, what's up?
How you doing?
I heard something today, Ed.
Okay.
I heard that Tommy got a text from a phone number with my area code.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Isn't that weird?
Very.
Was that on the chit chat?
No.
No. Okay.
No, of course it wouldn't make it there.
Well, I'm still trying to figure out what the chit chat was about and why he deleted it. That's why I don't really want.
Wait, he deleted it?
Yeah. But I re-uploaded before you came on. I re-uploaded it to my channel, but I haven't.
Has he ever deleted a chit chat?
Yeah, he's deleted several where he talks shit. He deletes those ones.
Okay. But yeah, I was on the phone with PHI for some time tonight, and
well, me too.
yeah, I know.
Speaking of that,
I was trying to get to the bottom of this beforehand because I knew about this yesterday, but I didn't want to go. Well, I don't want to go handle other people's business. I did that before. Right.
No, I got you.
But
it seems like he's trying to frame me for that bullshit.
Yeah, but so what's weird about that? And what I texted them is if Ed was gonna do this, he'd do it from his real fucking phone number. Like Ed doxed the fuck out of me before he would do it from his real shit.
Yeah.
So that makes it really weird. Plus adding my area code. So I think I know who's behind it. Right. And while I was on the phone with them, Android bottom bar, the swipe up bar, and iPhones, they do different colors. Mine's gray all the time because I have an Android.
So this is an iPhone?
I do believe it is. I mean, I can't prove it, but I do believe it is. But everything looks like it's just highlighted. But I have an Android, and every time I go, like, I always have a gray bar at the bottom of my phone. Right. It never changes colors. But I do run dark mode all the time. So that could be a determining factor. Who knows?
Interesting.
But here's another thing, and I guess we're not going to tell the full story, but those screenshots that were sent that, that response that said, "Really, Ed?" Why was Gabby's phone number not included? Well, for one, it was all ran through background checks. But for two, the person who I think it might be that's involved has never had that phone number.
Oh, okay.
It's me, isn't it?
No. You fucking asshole. Shut up.
Okay.
No, you're good. But no, they've never had Gabby's phone number. So
They found out. Well, maybe I shouldn't say it here. Fuck.
they found out a lot of her real info from
Yeah. That's what I was getting at.
And who has a problem with them that also has a problem? Well, this would be speculating, but also has a problem with me potentially that knows my area code that would want to blame me for this.
Well, gee, maybe we shouldn't say it. Steph! Steph! I'm sorry, guys. I should have muted when I coughed. But yeah, we really shouldn't say who it is.
I don't know. And obviously there's no proof behind it, so it's just speculation. But there's a lot of coincidences.
Yeah.
But no, I really just wanted to ask you if it was okay that I used your acronym up there, Ed.
Well, I don't know what all it said. I just copied it and posted it places. So
I mean, I've been thinking about creating a California Pet Patrol account and using the CPP acronym just to be a dick. And I personally don't care if anyone cares that I use it. I might be able to poach some of his 1.5 million over to the other CPP by coincidence. What up, Cap?
well, I was just like scrolling through the chat to kind of catch up, and I saw 44D. Yeah. See, at first I thought it said 44 double D, but I remember that old 44D when I was a kid. Man, that shit was like 40% straight alcohol. But I like 44 double Ds too.
What's been going on, guys?
Well, Cap, no one's ever heard any of your impressions for like the last 2 days.
Yeah, that's good, right? Good. That's good.
Yeah, if you're reading comments.
So what's been going on though? I've noticed Tommy's been on panels lately.
Yeah.
What's been going on? I mean, what, you took 2 days off, so you've missed like 20,000 miles.
I know. Shit goes faster and faster.
He's preparing.
Here, did you even hear about Bad Guy talking to Todd on panel?
Yes, so I did go back and watch Jeff's stream when he ambushed Todd. Good
So
shit.
there really hasn't been that much since then. You haven't really missed much.
So is Todd back, or is he still
Oh, he's somewhere. I mean,
confused about where the
he hasn't deleted the YouTube app yet.
Gotcha. And I know we gained a catcher. Locksmith is now a catcher. Correct?
That was before
Well,
that, but yeah, it just took him 3 tries. Not for one catch, just for one live.
Good shit.
yeah, and
But-
I mean, it was a good catch, but you still couldn't hear anything he said, though.
No.
Yeah.
Well, StreamYard really sucks for audio. Like, for real, whenever I say it has like a 14-inch radius, I'm not joking.
Yeah.
And so if you want to catch and you have a Rumble, download Streamlab on your phone. You're not always going to be able to go live, but if you want to go live on StreamYard, then you're going to have to pay for a custom RTMP, which is like $20 a month. Or you could just use Streamlab, and it's a free app on your phone that does the same thing. Gives you the same features that don't exist.
I noticed Ghost made a new channel.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, it's CC Unit with 2 T's.
No, it's like
Ghost Change?
Yes, Ghost Change. There you go.
You're talking about YouTube. Yeah.
What up, Ed?
Yeah, everybody needs a backup channel. In fact, if Locke's going to keep doing catches, he probably should make a whole new channel for it, because
Also,
if they start coming after his catches, he'll lose everything. He
And
won't put him on a different
if
channel.
you want to go to Rumble, you need to connect your YouTube account 2 days before, because it takes 2 days to link all of your YouTube videos to Rumble. So if Locke linked his channel tonight for the first time, it would take 2 days. If he got took down tomorrow, it would not happen. And I don't think Locke's ever going to go down. I mean, not even off any catch. But it's just an example, because Locke is a guy who goes live often and for a long period of time.
Why would he not go down? I mean,
He's going down.
He will at some point, but I don't think like within the next 2 days before
No,
YouTube
well,
channel.
no, I'm just saying, if he's going to keep doing catches, he probably should put him on a whole separate channel, because if they want to take his channel down, he'll lose everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you enable the YouTube sync on Rumble and then your YouTube channel goes down, all of those videos still exist on Rumble. But
Locke's not going to lose anything. I have it set up to record every single one of his. So I'm sure he does too himself. So Locke's not going to lose anything.
it was more for, I mean, I think I counted it tonight, and I still have to add 3 more people to the link tree. If any of them were to lose anything, they all have a Rumble channel. They all probably also have a YouTube channel. They just have to sync their shit. And then if their YouTube goes down, then their video will still exist on Rumble. But for some weird reason, if you take it to private on YouTube, then it doesn't exist on Rumble anymore unless you take it unprivate.
Well, that's probably because they access it just the same way as anybody that wants to watch the video does.
Right?
Oh, that's
And if
why
it's
it
on
takes
private-
2 days to build the connection to the channel.
Because they're
I don't know, Tech.
It
Tech,
sounds
you know what? I like you, but if I knew you in real life and we were in high school, I'd stuff you in a locker, just so you know.
I was quite dumb in high school.
You're
And it
dumb
was-
now. I'm kidding.
Oh, you're not kidding. It's
No, I'm not kidding, but whatever. I'll tolerate you.
Where's Ed at? Is Ed there? What up, Ed? No, Ed?
He might
he's
be
probably
looking
working
up.
on a video right now.
Hey, meow,
Yeah.
meow. What's up, brother?
What up, Cap?
Did you watch Tommy's chit chat?
Hey, so that's what I was going to ask you guys. Okay, so I was watching it, and then I had to go pick up my car, and then I went back to go watch it, and it was gone. So why? What happened?
That's what I'm asking. So I just reposted it on my channel because I don't have
Oh.
to get liked.
Cap, I have a question for you.
Yes, sir.
Why are you talking so peacefully and calm and non-aggressive tonight?
I got it set up, and I can hear myself talk, and that's changing the way I feel right now.
I was gonna say, if you want to
Oh,
if you want the rest of it,
You sound professional.
go save it off my channel now before I get a copyright strike, because it's there.
you sound very good right now. Actually, hold on.
Professional?
A professional? No, you sound like an amateur.
Okay.
No, you have a very good. I don't hear any background noise or anything. But the other day, it sounded like you had your mic on the other side of the room with the headphones by, and you were yelling at the fucking TV.
Yeah, well, those are on like my wireless ones at work on my phone. This is like on my PC right here. So, and I got like a filter and like a legit microphone. It's hooked up.
Oh, you got a whole pop filter, bro?
Yes.
Wait, how long till you get the studio in the closet?
Room.
Uh,
Little caster thing. So it's like the voice sounds good. Awesome.
What's up, FCC?
What's going on, FCC?
Good evening, everyone.
What up, FTC?
How's El Chapo tonight?
¿Qué pasa?
Hey, yeah, meow. Post your channel. I didn't even know you had a channel, brother.
I don't. It's the first video I posted. It was just a repost of his chit chat that was deleted. But Here Kitty's posting it for me, and I would save it now before I get a copyright strike because I made it public.
Got you. Thank you.
hold on, I'll be right back.
I mean, even if it gets deleted, I could still throw it on like Dropbox and share it again if needed. It's not a big deal. Y'all ain't getting away with dirty deletes when I fucking save shit myself automatically.
Hey, Sheepdog, what's going on? Yeah, Joel talks donates to Tommy on his shit chat and fucking talks shit about him.
Me too. I and the funny thing is when one of his mods delete it, you get an email from YouTube saying that you're eligible for a refund on your super chat, so you get your money back.
Oh, that's awesome.
Not only does it get your fucking money refunded.
Yeah, just do that every month.
Look, if I wanted to gamble, I would do like a 500 dono and talk mad shit just so they can delete it.
Yeah, delete me, motherfucker.
And then when it refunds, just so he thinks he's gonna get that money, and then at the end of the month he doesn't.
You'll never do that.
No, because I don't want to risk him not deleting it. I don't want him to get.
That'd be great, though. We should raise funds for that. Exactly. That'd be way better than fucking race gear. Fuck that.
It ain't worth the gamble.
How much? What's the maximum amount you can donate on a super chat?
Oh, no.
That's a good question.
I think, if I remember right, I think I've seen people do like 500, but I don't know what the max is.
I've seen 500, but yeah, I haven't seen any more than that. I saw a 500 chat in who was it? I don't know, a couple different people, I think. Who was it? Nick Ricada has had, multiple 500.
Yeah, Sheepdog, that thing you sent me about the 303 guy. Like I don't really know much. I don't know anything about it other than the video you sent me, but that's fucked up. This dude's family's being followed around by a convicted rapist.
No. Oh, it's so funny. So I live in the town that 303 lives in, right? And so he's claiming to be followed around by a fucking retarded dude. This guy is, but it's false claims. The guys, both of them are fucking off the hinge, dude.
The maximum amount that you can donate per donation in the United States, well, at max, is 500 USD. You can donate 2,000 per day.
Yep.
Okay.
I guess you can do more if you change different accounts.
Oh shit.
Or if you had different banks.
Yeah, different cards.
But that's probably to prevent drug dealing and shit like that.
Probably. Money laundering through YouTube. I'm sure that's a thing.
Oh yeah. But YouTube gets 30%. What's going on, LB?
Just saying hi. I just put it in the chat, but I got I'm still getting gilded notifications for CPP because I was never important there anyway. So, and I haven't made it like known until today that I'm getting them. But after the chit chat was deleted, there was like 10 people in their voice chat. But I know if you go in there, they can see your name, so I didn't do it. And then they said he was supposed to have a catch at like 8 o'clock, which I don't think ever happened. Has any of the catches happened in the last 2 weeks?
He said it today. I was in that part, and he said like 7 or 8 p.m. tonight.
Yeah, he said.
I just gathered this from the Gilded when I checked in there.
You're right, LB, because he was saying that today in his chit chat. He's like, yeah, there's gonna be a catch today, guys, and that's what I was saying. I was listening to the
and I thought Tommy doesn't catch it darker on Sundays.
Yeah.
Right. Well, when you're desperate, right?
It's technically Monday.
Oh,
there's been like 3 or 4 catches recently. He announced that never happened though.
I'm gonna make a public statement right here. So we made the link tree, and anyone who had a Rumble while we made it, will share it. Anyone who has one will still share it. But now Tommy's not gonna get up there. He should have had a Rumble before.
I noticed you didn't put Tommy on there. That was funny.
I'm glad Tommy's not on there. Like I didn't even read through it. I just saw it and just reposted it. I didn't even think to see if Tommy was on there, but I'm glad he's not.
I mean, if you were to go to Rumble and then search that channel, I think you would just find one negative video.
Hey, I don't know if you've all talked about this already, but the video that has Tommy's father from that recent court case for his brother, right?
Where's that at?
It's on the MasterCard. And so I will just say this. I will never talk about people's children. I'll never talk about people's mamas, but I will talk about your daddy. I mean, fucking, this guy's just like, he's classic Tommy. He like docks the victim.
Oh, I would think the same thing, FCC. Like, it's kind of the same mindset. Like,
well, there was excuse after excuse and no accountability.
No accountability, doxing this person's name, just like it was all self-centered.
It was. Were you watching it live?
No, I saw whoever posted it recently, but yeah, and the judge kind of handed him his ass a couple times for saying stupid shit. And I was like, oh my God, having children and having offspring is good, but the only problem is like you fucking share DNA and these fools share DNA.
Yep.
So
I don't know how they didn't shut that whole deal down as many times as they said that poor girl's name. They should have shut that shit down.
Right.
Contempt of court.
We should have held him in contempt.
Well,
that's what I mean.
They kept trying to shut down
hold on. Here's my bigger issue with the whole matter. I want to shut this WebEx down because there's too many viewers. We've never had this before. But God blessed me. Let me go say her name 58 times while I'm saying my statement.
I'm not saying they should have shut WebEx down. They should have shut the whole court hearing down and charged them with contempt.
No, I'm agreeing with you, but like I'm going back to their original argument. Like, this doesn't need to be on WebEx right now. Well, imagine if it wasn't on WebEx.
No, it's mad respect for the judge, basically saying like regardless, because obviously there's people interested in the case.
Yeah, I mean it's public. It's public court.
What was stupid was the bullshit ass names and the fucking what people were saying in the chat and shit. Like, guys, just shut up. Join with the name and just shut up and watch. Don't ruin it for us.
The name of a guilty fellow. That's not even misleading. That's what the lawyer went on. There was literally a name called Ball Gag.
I know. I saw Ball Gag in there.
There was a person sharing their fucking camera while that was happening. And their name was, what? Harry something.
There were some fucked up names in there. That was funny, but it just looked bad.
Imagine, like, you're a guy and you're pleading guilty. Or if you were a guilty guy and your last name was Fellows. It didn't even say a guilty Fellows.
Yeah, it did say Fellow. You're right.
That blue suit guy tried to run for anything he could get.
Yeah, it was a play, but yeah, you're talking about his lawyer, I'm guessing, or his dad.
No, the lawyer.
Yeah, the lawyer played on that name like hell.
I thought the lawyer was TJ Miller for like the first 22 minutes.
And then his dad being like, "Oh, my son's a fucking predator catcher. He's blah blah blah. He has bajillion followers," and like no one cares about Tommy. It's a court case about his brother.
No,
his dad even threw out the number of catches,
the
number of like arrests.
I think that's the worst thing you could do in the matter of that case.
Right?
Yeah, but they're fucking dumb shits. They don't. I mean, it is totally the wrong thing to do. But he's a dumb shit, so that's what he did.
His dad and him as well have no idea.
Yeah,
they don't know what court is. They're fucking retarded, dude.
Is that retarded with the hard R or
Yeah,
rethoughted?
you cannot go into court and try to fucking,
No,
well, my son's not a pedophile.
Hold on.
No, you say, I'm sorry. That's what you say. You don't say, oh, he's not this, he's not that. Fuck that.
Hold on. I think that this was new for all of them because they've never been like that before, and they were able to flash money to get through any obstacle before.
Well, yeah,
And
they said
the first time
what,
they had to speak on the record.
$65,000.
Yeah, they flashed a bunch of money to get through this one too. Shit.
I had to change my avatar for this moment, but continue on, guys.
Yeah, they were denying that he did any of that shit.
I
But
mean,
they had to have enough proof to be able to get him to get him to take a plea deal. If he was innocent, he could have fought it. You know what I mean?
He said, "Oh, I had CSAM on my device, and yes, I know I could go to jail forever for that." Like, imagine if a real predator took a plea deal and said, "Well, yep, I had all that stuff on my phone."
I didn't like the fact that the judge kept telling him to be quiet. Let that kid bury himself. Let him catch another charge. I was like, this is bullshit. Why are they protecting this kid? You already gave him the deal of a lifetime. Now you're protecting him from further prosecution for what? Let him bury himself.
Well, the judge has an obligation to make sure that the Constitution is followed.
Fair for all parties involved.
Yeah,
whether it's right or wrong,
they docked the victim the entire time.
Right.
I mean, that was fucked up, dude. The judge should have said, "Excuse me," like, what the fuck? You can't say her name.
And at that point, they don't have to accept that plea deal anymore. He's doxed the victim. He's not accepting responsibility. That plea deal could have gone right out the window then. They didn't have to do that. I mean, I kind of blame the court. I get they threw a bunch of money at the court or whatever they did.
Yeah.
But I kind of blame the court for going along with it. Like that was, and they were clearly pissed about it. So why did they do it?
Exactly.
Right, and they had proof that he showed pictures of what the description I think I heard was of a scantily clad minor kissing another minor.
I mean,
and this dude was showing these pictures around.
Yeah, he sent it to the mother.
Yeah, wouldn't that be classified as distributing CSAM to other people?
No, I mean, if there's not, if there's no, whatever, private parts or whatever being shown. But the thing is that like he literally took her to the park and took pictures of her as she was like 15 or 14 or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, that part was.
I mean, what the fuck? Who does that? What the fuck?
And that was the dad. That was the dad that said that, right?
Yeah, he said. Yeah, he took her over to the park, and took pictures of her because she wanted to be a model. What the fuck?
Here's my biggest issue with the whole the thing that I guess the defendant said. He said, I took a plea deal before and they agreed that this would show up on my record now that it's happening again. And he said as early as 10.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what the fuck did you do at 10 years old, bro?
No, he has history.
That's some fucking sick shit right there.
Yeah.
Well, the judge basically said he expects him to violate and end up in prison anyway. So I don't understand what makes him safe to be in the community if you already expect him to reoffend or violate or whatever.
Right.
They always want to come hard at him. So,
They didn't come hard at him. They gave him a tough speech, but he's out,
No, I agree, but they always want to try to, like tell him, like that it's bad. But I mean, that's basically all they did.
No, the judge said she expects him to not make it through probation or whatever.
Oh yeah.
So why would you not lock him up to begin with then?
It was
Yeah.
it was still a slap on the wrist, and obviously
Yeah.
when Daddy Fellows went up there and talked, you definitely get the vibe that it runs through the family. It's not
Yes.
genetic. It's the whole family, including his stepbrother.
Yeah, it started to portray a picture of a very demented family, and I'm not like that's what it sounds like, and that's fucking really crazy.
It really did. Like his dad sounded just like him, in those court proceedings.
Right?
It was sad. It was funny because it was, like somebody replayed it. Maybe Ed. I think it was Ed today. And in the comments at the time, oh damn, this sounds just like Tommy.
Right? If you were reading a transcript, if it was just a transcript, you'd think it was Tommy talking.
Yeah. They always claim that they don't know. I mean, that's what pedophiles do. I didn't know.
I got into the live in the middle of Tom's brother fucking speak, and I don't know, I was fucking disgusted. The rest of it was fucking horrible.
Gross.
Like I couldn't believe this was going on in open court. I was like, this is fucking crazy.
Who's Jason?
They must have some fucking serious connections in that town, because
Jason is Tommy's stepbrother that got sentenced.
Yeah.
I'm just saying the family in general must have some high connections or know somebody, because normal people would not have gotten away with what he did with that sentence.
Y'all missed the domestic violence case before Jason's case went up. That shit was weird too.
Yeah. He's already spent, what was it, like $65,000, something like that?
I think it was like or something.
That's how you get to this point, because you spend $65,000. That's how.
You kind of wonder if some of Tommy's donations went to help his brother.
I doubt it.
Oh yeah. Well, I think Tommy's probably too selfish to do that, but
yeah, Tommy's a self-preserver when it comes to money.
In the court proceedings, they said, "Oh, he's already paid us back $18,000, and I'm so proud of him for that." Like, oh, that's a great thing to be proud of. My son paid me back $18,000 of the $60,000 I spent for his sexual fucking, like, what the fuck? Oh, I'm so proud of him.
If he actually paid them back $18,000, he's got to be living on their fucking couch while he works. There's just no way an 18-year-old has an extra 18 grand sitting around unless he's already mooching off of one of the family members to begin with.
Yeah, unless they're taking his whole paycheck or something. I don't know if the dude works.
He's only 18?
Yeah, and he has a record, and
he's like 20 or 21 now, because the case was a couple years old.
I was gonna say, yeah, he's older now.
Yeah.
Well, still. That's a lot of extra money to come up with at that age when you're that irresponsible and retarded.
What was the sentence?
He's going to rehab for a year, basically.
It's a year of work release when
it was probably a deferred sentence, and then he fucked it up. That was my guess.
No, he has four. I think he has 4 years hanging over his head. If he fucks up his work release or probation, then he'll get that 4 years.
So yeah, a deferred sentence.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But they already said they expect him to mess up. So why not give him some jail time to think about it? Then maybe he won't go out and mess up. Who knows what he'll do?
They came to the plea deal. They came to the plea deal so that they wouldn't have to go through the time and expense of a trial. Right. So if he would have took it to a jury, obviously he didn't think he could beat the case, or he would have fought it. Because now he's going to be.
Yeah, you don't
he has
plead.
to register. He's labeled as a chomo, right? So if they didn't have evidence against him strong enough to convict, why would he take the plea deal? People do that with court-appointed attorneys all the time, but he had a high-priced lawyer, you know.
Yeah.
So
That's the thing too.
They were just wrapping the court up in paperwork, and they would have probably done it for another 2 or 3 years if they could have.
Mm-hmm.
That was the funny thing, is that he claimed like, oh, you know, if I can do good on probation, that this will be on my record. Motherfucker, shit is gonna be on your record, motherfucker. That shit is gonna be there. It might not be there when you get charged, but it's gonna be there when you get sentenced for sure.
Dude, I mean, he is gonna be a registered sex offender, so shit ain't disappearing anytime soon, dude.
Yeah, he's done, dude. I mean,
I didn't catch. Did he have lifetime registry or just for a number of years?
in Colorado, I think it's 10 years.
It's a 10-year minimum.
Yeah, it depends on the case outcome. They can give you 10 years up to life.
After 10 years, you can petition it.
Yeah.
My understanding of Colorado's registry.
Yeah.
Yeah, Savvy said he got 10 years RSO, so that means he won't even have to petition after the 10 years.
The thing is, though, like the judge said, he's going to fuck it up anyway. So
I think you do have to petition it. I don't think you automatically get off.
In New York, we have people that get 10 years on the registry.
It don't matter because he's going to offend again anyways. You can just tell.
Like, I hope that Tommy's brother fucking, you know, turns this shit around and wouldn't get busted. But his fucking, he has, I mean, if you listen to him, he has so much confidence and his, you know, I mean, he believes, you know, it's disgusting, dude.
For the entertainment.
He doesn't think he did anything wrong.
Yeah, he doesn't, yeah. I mean, all he says is, oh, yeah, you know, they screwed me and they did. I mean, that's, I mean, the worst fucking outspec. You can't do that.
So when he went up, when he went up there and spoke for himself, and he brought up the Romeo and Juliet laws, I'm like, give me a fucking break, dude. You were 17. Romeo and Juliet aside, you were 17. You were an adult in Colorado.
Yeah.
Fucking
oh my God. I start crying when I go fishing because I'm taking the daddy fish away from the baby.
Oh my God.
Like, I don't care about Romeo and Juliet laws. You're an adult going for a kid at that point. Like, that's disgusting regardless. Just because you might get off easily because of the fucking that reason, like, that's disgusting as fuck, dude.
The most fucked up part is that his lawyer told him to not speak. And he was like, oh yeah.
And he's an idiot, fucking spoke and looked like a fucking idiot.
I don't know if it was the judge or the DA, but one of them basically alluded to he tortured this girl for 2.5 years, and I'm like, well, he should at least be in jail for that long. That would have been the minimal of a fair sentence.
She tried to break up with him, and he basically said, well, if you dump me, I'm going to blow my head off.
Yeah.
That's what they're talking about. He mentally abused this girl for 2.5 years. That's how he kept her around so long.
That's why she didn't want to be there. She wasn't emotionally.
And then,
yeah, can you blame her? I mean,
he told her that he killed babies and shit, man. That does not make you tough. That makes you a fucking asshole. I mean, he probably didn't really, but I mean, just saying that, you know.
I think the fact that she wasn't mentally able to be there shows a higher level of like
abuse
that she went through. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why I was so annoyed that he got off the way he did. I'm like, this is crazy. They're talking about how he screwed this girl up so bad, 2.5 years, took her childhood away, basically. She probably won't be right forever. And he's going to go to a rehab bed and go to work and whatever, you know. And his family is going to protect him if he does pull some shit. They're going to cover it up if they can or pay his way out. Just,
that shit's going to stay with the girl for
forever.
Yeah, she'll make a guy a nice nightmare girlfriend is what's going to happen.
Right.
I've dated them too, man. You know, they get fucked up by some other guy and they can't have a regular relationship.
Or she'll find some other abusive man that she'll stick with for 10 years.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Oh.
crazy. I didn't. I'd only seen the one video of his dad talking, and I learned a whole lot in this last 15 minutes of conversation. So thank you for sharing, and it's even more disgusting than I thought it was.
Yeah. Well, hey,
Yeah.
shout outs again to Colfax, who did the play-by-play. I didn't even know it was happening, and he shared the link earlier on before it started, and it was just, he was in there, and I was in there. There's like 6 people total because it was a case before, and by the time Jason's case went up, we peaked out at like 49 viewers in WebEx. It was fucking amazing.
Getting
Yeah,
those court views up. Huh?
No, like
Right?
JT did an awesome job of narrating that whole thing. He really did.
hey, like big ups to the actual not the lawyer, the judge. She could have just shut that shit down, and she said no. They deserve to fucking be here because this is fucking public forum.
Yep. The lawyer and the dad was basically like, "Oh, we don't recognize anyone. If you want to shut down that's fine. If you don't, that's fine." And the judge was basically like, "I'm not going to shut it down because regardless who these people are, they're interested in the case." And that's
Right.
This is one of the good things coming out of COVID, because before this stuff was not posted online. It was just like if you could go see a court hearing, but you had to go and actually physically go in the room, or a city council meeting, or a school board meeting, or whatever. And now it's like the expectation going forward is like you can be there in person or you can log in.
Right. They did shut down chat though, which was because of what was being said in chat, which I get. So.
That was funnier. Fuck how people were trolling them right out of my my chat. It was funnier than fuck.
Yeah.
And whoever named themselves Ball Gag, I very much appreciate you.
Yeah. Yeah, you were asleep at the time.
I'm just glad the fucked up names didn't get the WebEx shut off, because that would have pissed me off if they ended it.
Yeah.
Ball Gag though, that was pretty good.
It was pretty good.
Yeah. Is the brother adopted or is he a half brother?
He's adopted.
So this is just like learned behavior from dad then.
Basically, yeah. It
clearly not genetic.
That's how it sounds.
In the family.
Crazy. He's got all these weird situations. Stepbrother, adopted, kid from another brother that just knows for a long time.
You know, his dad has to have a lot of money.
And part of Jason's speech was he mentioned his biological parents. So he's adopted.
And you know what's funny? Like how Tommy wanted to talk about. He was talking about adopting a kid. Like, do you think that's like the way for the money? You know what I mean? Like, adopt all these kids and then
adopting a special ed guy like Tommy, adopting a more special ed person. That sounds like a horrible idea.
Yeah,
everything.
It's just to help during the hard times, though.
It's weird. It's like, come on.
He just wants a kid, and I feel like he would use his photos as decoy photos.
That's so fucked up, too.
Yeah.
Take a kid that's already all damaged and then bring him into Tommy's situation. He thinks like, oh, I think they'll help a kid. Like, how the hell would you help him, dude? Like, you 2 kids have to share a room. Where the fuck you're gonna give him?
Maybe he'll put this adopted kid in the food truck for sale to sell.
You know, hopefully
they'll for him.
Hopefully they'll research him and they won't let him have a child.
Bro, he's got all these CPS calls on him that he's been talking about.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully they'll find out.
Right away. I mean, that'll disqualify him right away.
Think about it, dude. Like when he's put in an application. So what do you do for work? Oh, I catch pedophiles online. Okay, denied.
I drive back for money online because I don't have a real job. Denied.
Right, and it's like
I want to adopt a child. Yeah, like no.
I hired myself. I mean, what do you mean?
Hello.
Why hello?
I hired me. I'm CPP, bitch.
Did you guys read my comment?
Which one? I read some of them where you said what he. I had it highlighted. If you're talking about the one where
Can't even petition to be removed off the registry if he's labeled SVP or doesn't complete Tier 4 or therapy.
Shit. All right.
Yeah, but if he goes into prison, if he violates, he'll complete all 4 tiers while he's in jail, and he'll get out and he'll be off in 10 years. I've seen it happen.
Maybe.
That was pretty much it.
If Daddy Phillips has money, why does Tommy need to adopt a kid? Can't he get money from his daddy?
Well, because Daddy Fells cut him off.
Obviously.
He had to pay 65 grand to keep his other kid out of prison.
Yeah.
Tommy was staying in his house, and all of a sudden he's staying in his trailer.
Yeah. Get out of my house. I'm gonna rent that motherfucker.
Daddy Fellows is probably still waiting to get paid back for that RV payment.
Yeah. Daddy Fellows is making fucking $60,000 off of Tommy's house that he kicked him out.
Sabby, we have an important question from PatCon here. Wants to know when your court date is for stealing 23 sodas.
Oh shit, that's big time.
That's gonna be.
Oh, man.
I'm ready. I'm ready to. I'll be there in person to live stream it. Thing.
No, it's gonna be on WebEx, so we're good.
Well, just in case they shut it down, I'm gonna be there live.
Okay.
I'll be on like a FaceTime call, back streaming it.
Just Pat Con being cranky.
Yeah, he'll be all right.
Always.
Hey, what was going on was it LARP Busters or the anti-LARP Buster or what? Somebody was like freaking out, being a bitch in the comments earlier.
Oh, yeah, that was LARP, I think.
Was it?
Yeah,
okay.
That was him.
Yeah.
He's always like that.
Where's Bad Guy tonight, and where's Locksmith tonight?
Bad guy's probably fucking driving a fucking big rig.
Probably.
Locksmith was here a little bit ago, but he's probably mad that I went live because I nobody was live, so I just said fuck it, I'll do it. I don't know.
I bet they consider that brother that was in court when he was adopted. He was probably considered special needs because of his upbringing, mental health, whatever. I mean, Tommy might be looking for something like that. Not somebody he has to like physically give health care to, but just somebody who gets paid more for.
Brother, you talk about Jordan? I don't think Jordan is special needs. He might have like psychological or like emotional issues.
That's you can still get a check for that. People do it. PTSD, who knows?
Can I get a check for myself then? Taking care of myself?
Probably.
Where's Nate at tonight? Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't heard from him.
Has anybody heard from Nate since that night he got his ass kicked? I don't think he's been on
the bar
anywhere.
the other night.
Yeah,
Okay.
Tonight.
Yeah, that fucker was fucking streaming me doing karaoke the other night.
Who was that? Red Hood, right?
Wait, Nate?
Who?
Nate is
Oh, that was you, Meow. I'm sorry. Yeah.
I was doing karaoke and Drink 4 was streaming it. But he muted it most because he was drinking.
We didn't even hear your voice, Meow.
Did Redhead did a catch with someone yesterday? Did I miss that?
What do you mean with Cam?
He went with Cam. It was a couple days ago.
Yeah.
How did that go? Was it pretty cool?
Yeah.
Because it was private.
No, it's not private. It's a Mr. Webb 2.0.
They pulled up on some guy, and the guy took off. Red Hood stayed at the car at the liquor store, and Cam ran after the guy for a couple of blocks. And
Cam ran for 12 minutes.
Yeah, I mean,
I
the
timed that
Pred
shit.
the Pred was like kind of a bigger dude, and
Let's get this right. Let's
he
get
was
this
kind of fast at the gate, and then Cam, and then Cam was like fucking struggling. He was gonna
He
he
was
was gonna pass out, and then
They both struggled.
yeah, exactly. And then, hold on, and then
he was
he's
breathing.
also
He was
and
You cut out. Go ahead.
and there's this one point where they're like both running, and Cam's like on the phone with the police, and it felt like slow motion. Cam was like, he's 15 feet ahead of me, and yeah, and they're both like fucking like kind of
Barely
crippling along
moving.
the sidewalk, dude. I'm like, just stop, guys. You're not going anywhere. Both of you are going nowhere.
Cam got him though.
Dude could
That was
have
a big dude, though. I was like, how's Cam not keeping up with this big boy?
Exactly.
Dude,
Yeah,
that
he's in
guy
rough
was
shape.
fucking terrified.
you could have walked faster than what they were running.
That guy got fucking jacked up by the dude that fucking ran up to him, and he was terrified the whole time, dude. That guy was fucking running for his life in his eyes.
Scared him.
Cap,
Missed all
I
that.
can tell right now that you have your clothes on, man. What's up with that?
Hey, Kitty, is it still on his channel? Because if it's not,
Cold in California, brother.
is his live catch still up? Because if not, I'll re-upload it
You
too.
say it's cold in California?
Yeah.
People don't know what cold is.
Yeah, he would die if he was where
Yeah.
I don't know where you are, LB, but I'm in Indiana,
I'm in
man.
Buffalo. We get hit with shit.
Oh yeah,
We get hit with shit over here.
I'm sorry, but
Yeah.
I don't. Well,
Probably like 12 degrees outside right now.
I don't have clothes for like that. You know what I mean? I have like California clothes, so when it's rainy and cold, it sucks because we're not prepared for it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it can't hurt to own a jacket. You know what I mean?
Right. Just one, for those off days.
Cap, you really sound like you're down today. Are you all right?
No, this is my new mic, man. I'm just trying to feel it out here.
Oh, it's not the mic, man. It's just you're not as animated as usual.
I know I can like hear myself now more.
Hey, Bill, I have a question. Is there any way that you can find out who Todd's son's sponsor is? Because we can get a souped up wheelchair, so in case they get a runner next time, they can chase after him.
Well, we already
a
know who
Roman
Todd's sponsor
chariot.
is. So
Todd's sponsor was on live. We all know.
Todd's sponsor is a Caesar dressing company. I'm not sure which one.
Is Todd chasing friends now? What did I miss?
Todd's
Now, if we get a go-kart engine and put it on a wheelchair, we can soup it up and catch any predator.
Where is he at, by the way? Where is Todd?
oh God, don't summon him. That whole saga has been played to death. It's just reruns at this point, you know.
Right, LB? He ain't going away. He's still here.
I don't know.
Well, if people would
I
quit
didn't
having
scold him after the Jeff stream. I've given up.
I'm done. I'm done.
if people would quit letting him up on panels, then like he's not going to totally disappear. But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Donovan.
What
This
channel?
shit's been played to death, I think.
What channel was his heavy breathing on? Was it his Mr. Webb or was that his 2.0?
I think that was his main channel.
What do you mean it's heavy breathing?
Oh, he already deleted it. Oh, what a shame. I'm gonna have to re-upload that one too to my channel.
He deleted it.
Fuck it, I've already uploaded Tommy's. I'll upload his too. Fuck it. I'm gonna get all the likes and shit before I get like fucking multiple strikes on the channel.
Yeah. Fuck the chat. Not gonna read the chat. It's so negative down there.
Unforgettable.
You know what? I'm done. I'm done.
You gotta back up. Your new mic is picking up too much, Todd. Back up a little bit.
I need some salad dressing for my phony receipt here.
Yeah. Thank you for telling me, LB.
You're welcome.
But I'll talk to you guys later. I'll be done.
Yeah.
right now.
I'm done.
Dude,
We gotta get everything. We're gonna get everything together, and then we're gonna take a picture of it, and then we'll get the receipts. But yeah, everything.
Guys, Amazon said that if I want a visible receipt that I can take a screenshot of, it's gonna be another $25. So I need $25 so I can take a picture of the receipt.
Hey Donovan, you hear what he said that the cops told him to pop the condoms?
Yeah. I fill all my fucking prophylactics with condoms. Prophylactics and Caesar dressing go together great.
We have the best vantage point though. Red Hood's looking to the right, and I'm looking to the left.
Yeah, meow. If you're gonna watch that catch, once Cam starts running, I don't know what your cardiovascular max is, but it'll raise your BPMs just for the sole act of watching Cam almost fucking go over.
Cam Weezy.
I was definitely worried for him. He was not in good shape at all. It was scary.
Right,
Yeah,
he could have
dude.
just passed out somewhere and like been on the dark street with a pred around the corner and Red Hood at the car at the liquor store. Bad situation.
How's Cam gonna get away when he wakes up one morning and fucking Shayna is in his room standing there wearing nothing but a strap on saying it's time? I mean, how are you gonna get away from that shit?
Yeah.
It's hard.
Who do y'all think will strike me first, Tommy or Cam? Let's place our bets.
Cam.
Cam and his strap on. What?
Well, if y'all want to listen to heavy breathing, it's currently processing. It should be on my channel in 10 minutes too. Dumb fucks. Y'all don't need to dirty delete your shit when I record it. If I get deleted, if you see a new meow meow come around, it's probably because I got deleted.
That's what they all say.
Why? Once it's on YouTube, it's permanent. Delete. We're still gonna fucking share it, you know?
Yeah, when they delete your channel, you can't the whole thing is just completely gone. You can't even fucking watch shit on that channel, right? It's just gone.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
I think so, but I don't have a channel. Like if I did have a channel, I'd be posting this on like an alt right now, but I don't. So I'm just gonna post it on my main because I don't care. I'm not hiding it. You know, it's totally me posting them. Like fuck it. His heavy breathing. He literally took like 10 steps and started breathing heavy. It was the awkward ass catch, you know.
Well, if he was chasing somebody like a little more fit, I might have understood, but that dude was definitely out of shape too. So I'm like, well, this is just bad all the way around.
Well, he said that dude.
Too much kratom.
That showed up.
Yeah, that was a low speed chase.
Nice job, Vic.
Hey, meow. Somebody wants to know what program you use to record all this shit.
Yeah, it's called Live DL. It's kind of technical to set up. It's a Python script, and it just monitors lives and records it as soon as it goes live.
See, that's the other one there.
So basically, once someone goes live that I say to monitor, it starts recording it. So
damn, Vic.
If there's a helicopter and it gets deleted, it's already saved.
Damn, look at that Vic shit, dude. Holy shit.
Is
that a Cobra?
I'm putting all the parts together, gluing it down. There's actually going to be 3 of them, but one of them I'm turning it into a lampshade.
Damn. Is that a Cobra?
This is the one I'm going to turn into a lampshade. I'm putting wood behind it, so when you turn it up like that there, the light will shine through all that.
I should upload the video of Bill getting helicoptered.
Go for it.
If I'm gonna get deleted, I might as well, right? Nah.
Hey, you may as well be for a good cause, man. Ain't no better cause than a helicopter.
I don't want to get deleted for that. I want to see if Cam or Tommy is first to strike me.
See how that looks? That's how the lampshade's gonna look.
That's cool, man.
Neat.
Yeah.
But it's not gonna be yellow.
Are you cutting all that stuff out with an X-Acto knife?
No, I'm cutting it out with
Got like a little saw. I saw him using it.
one of these saws here. You know, it's got a little handle
a coping.
and it's
A
long.
coping saw. Yeah.
Yeah, a coping saw. It's actually called a fret saw.
Yo,
Didn't you have like a little
Coping
tiny
saw
saw
is a
you
little
were
bit
using?
thicker, huh?
Didn't you have like a little tiny saw you were using on the small parts?
Hey,
Yeah, it's the coping saw cuts them all out.
Hey, real
Yeah,
Nick.
you got to turn the chat on. I watched the other day. Just got to have mods to delete the bullshit.
Oh my God, why y'all Hey Nick, send me that photo with the gun again in the shades because I lost that photo.
Damn.
Here, Vic. Hold on. I'll show you something real quick here that you would like. Hold on. I got to figure out how to operate my goddamn stream. I'm so stupid. Here's the. I use this for making knives mostly, but it's a small clamp. Then you got these things. If you want to work on something that you don't want to mar up, it's got these rubber caps. Go on here. But anyway, you can just clamp it right down to a table. You don't have to bolt it if you don't want to. But yeah, I'm getting back into making knives and shit like that. So that's what this is for.
Hell yeah, that's badass. Yeah, look
They
at
come
that.
in handy.
Yeah.
This one, I'm just doing this. I'm very surprised. This is a very cheap knife made by Cold Steel. But I have beat this thing to death, and I didn't think it'd be worth the fuck for bushcraft or for carving. But that edge holds up really well, and like you can do a lot of shaving down and shaping, and then with that tip, like you can like drill holes or whatever. Yeah, I've been very surprised. Like I've used it to baton, if you guys know what that is, but it's where you beat down on the back of the knife to split wood, and like it hasn't chipped, it hasn't bent, it hasn't broke. I've been very surprised. And it is weighted for throwing, which in reality, throwing knives is just for fun. You don't really want to try to do anything with it. But
that's a
so yeah,
knife,
I've been real surprised with it. And I don't know what they go for now, but I used to be a registered dealer for Cold Steel because I liked our products and I wanted to get them cheap. And back in the early 2000s, I think my cost was $18 and I sold these for 25. But like I would test almost except for the real expensive ones, I would test everything they had. So I beat the shit out of Cold Steel's knives, and I've been I mean, yes, they do have the occasional junk, but I've been very, very surprised at some of their stuff. Oh shit! Did I mute everybody again?
God damn it, Bill.
What?
I hope my channel is the fastest to get deleted in community history. It's being a record breaker.
Hey, Bill,
yeah,
can I
real
ask you a
Nick.
question?
That's a Cold Steel GI Tonto. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Is it true that you were a Ginsu knife salesman on QVC back in the day?
Oh man, how'd you know? Did you found the? Oh shit! Yeah, that was me.
Doxing you.
Yeah, that's another. Ginsu knives were a freaking scam anyway, man. most of that shit I see advertised, they're like, oh, these are like, even fucking Joe Rogan was shouting these things out, but like, I've had them. Can't remember what they're called.
The bill.
It's just fucking Chinese junk, man. They put
Right.
$80. You know, yeah.
Well, Vic is backstage.
Is he?
He posted in private.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
How dare you? How dare you be rude to Vic like that? The nice
It was not intentional.
Uh-huh.
Here's my knife. Yeah.
Is that a K-bar?
I don't know. You know, it's got a thing here you can pound stuff with the handle.
Yeah.
You know. But you know, someone said it was a military knife and it's kind of pitted, you know, but
Well, it
looks like a classic buck knife, right?
It's either a K-bar or a Camelus. I can't tell. It should say on there somewhere, like right up, like where the blade meets the handle. It should say right there what brand it is.
Oh, Mark II, USN Mark II.
Oh, it's a Navy knife. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of hard to see.
It's a K-bar.
It looks like a K-bar, but Camelus also made some military knives that look like that back in the
But I
day.
just keep it under my couch just in case. Yeah. I'm gonna show this off one more time.
That came out really good too.
Yeah. This is actually what I want to start doing. You know, this here is easy. You know, cutting this out's easy. But anyways, that's enough for the wood talk today. We can go back to what y'all was talking about before I very rudely came up on stage.
You're good, Vic. You're good. I'm wondering, do y'all think I could get monetized just by uploading ripped content?
Probably.
I'm gonna say this right now. If somehow this shit gets monetized, I'm gonna show every month. I'm gonna show how much I make, and I'm gonna show a receipt for the donation. I'm not here to make money off of it, but if somehow I get monetized, that's gonna be hilarious, and I'm just gonna pay it forward. So that's hopefully someone recorded that, because yeah, I'm just here to start shit and share the content. That's all.
Well, I'll never get monetized, so I don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, I won't ever monetize either, because then, like, I don't want to be like, oh, I don't want to talk about this because my monetization. Fuck that. I want to be free to talk.
I ain't gonna drop a cash up. I ain't gonna do none of that shit. But if I get YouTube revenue, I'll.
So, what's up with Vic's avatar? Vic's avatar. I want to know what's behind that. There's like a grapefruit behind it and a fucking axe. What the fuck?
You don't know what that is?
No, I don't. That's why I asked, Vic.
Yeah, revenge. So revenge.
I don't know what's behind her. I just see the axe in her hand.
That's it.
She's like a warrior woman. You know, she's a strong lady. She's a fighter, and that's what I like. It's probably a grapefruit.
That's what I thought. It's like a grapefruit fucking warrior.
Here's something for you. Hold on.
But that's a mural, one of the murals that they've done in my neighborhood.
It's cool. I just didn't know where it came from.
These hatchets right here, I don't know what they cost now, but they were like $25 when I got it years ago. I've got hatchets that I've paid in excess of $400 for, like from Switzerland, all that kind of shit. These things are fucking cheap, and I've been very surprised at how well they hold up. I had to reprofile the edge when I got it, but that's nothing. But it holds an edge. It hasn't broken. You know, and if I lose it out in the woods, I'm not going to give a fuck, because it's like $25. So yeah,
I like that.
Yeah,
So
if you're looking for a good hatchet that's cheap, it's here. Let me move the thing I made for it. Fiskars is the name. I'm like, oh, there we go.
Inflation makes that like 60 now.
Probably, yeah. It's been a while, but it was a lot cheaper. You know, I've got hatchets that I paid shit tons of money for,
That's
and
dope,
this is,
though.
you know, Fiskars is the name.
Man,
So if you're, I put this thing on here for
yeah,
just paracord wrapped in tape for overstrikes, and if I out somewhere, you can actually use duct tape. This is Gorilla tape, but you can use that as a fire starter, and then there's paracord under there, and you can always use paracord for some shit. But anyway, if you are in the market for like a cheaper hatchet, this brand, in my opinion, in my experience, is really good.
Yeah, if you got lint in your pocket, you can use that too.
Oh yeah, yep. Lint makes a good fire starter.
You could save the lint from your dryer vent.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, works really good.
So Revenge of the Todd, I just want to say, like, yeah, I agree. Monetization is not worth it. But if for some reason I make money off this channel of me just uploading ripped videos, like, I will take a screenshot of my YouTube revenue, and I will also take a screenshot of me donating it to like an actual nonprofit that could use it. Like, there's not going to be any donor links. There's going to be nothing on my channel. It's just going to be straight. It's going to be straight re-uploads of ripped content that got dirty deleted. Is going to be all my channel is. And I'm not going to make a dime because I'm not trying to make a dime off the community. So record that. Mark my word. If I make any money off of it, it's going to go to someone else.
Yeah.
A fucking actual nonprofit, not no Tommy 501c3. Actual nonprofit.
We'll be watching you, boy.
Yeah, I changed my avatar for you.
Dude, I've already donated enough in the community. Like, I'm not here for money. You know, I feel like certain people here don't have a real job and they depend on donos to live. I don't. I don't need the money. You know, I'm not rich, but I make enough to not dry bag for money. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, when you got a good job and no kids, man, like at your stage of life, that I mean, I've had a blast with my kids, and I wouldn't trade that for the world. But like when I was making good money and didn't have kids yet, dude, I was partying my ass off, and doing shit.
I have a 3-bedroom house to my fucking self. Like,
yeah,
I'm not broke. Like, I don't need it. I don't know what else to say. I'm just.
Did you buy your house, or are you renting, or did you inherit?
I bought it.
Did you buy your house, or are you buying your house?
I have a mortgage payment still for a few more years, but I'm buying it.
Oh, good. Hell yeah. It's funny. You're so young, dude. I'm pretty sure you're young as fuck.
I bought it.
He's in his 30s.
I bought it quite some time ago. So I bought my house for $115K, and now it's worth just under $400K, and that's how real estate is right now.
Dude, when COVID happened, houses were out of control. The prices, they went crazy during COVID. Should have sold and saved it, and then bought another house at this time again.
Right.
You would have made like $200,000, bet.
So you're a buyer, right?
Yep.
So I mean, you were young. You had to have been young. How'd you get into that?
How did I get into it? My mortgage payment is basically what I was paying for a 1-bedroom apartment back in the days. So I already had enough for the payments, right? The only problem I had was with the down payment. And my mom and my stepdad both work for the state, so they basically like, you know what, we'll just give you the down payment for the house, and that's how I made it happen.
Well, yeah, all right. Well, no, I was just wondering because like there's so many young people that are not homeowner.
No,
I'm sorry.
Nowadays,
they don't own shit, and
right.
So the thing is that like it's I want to know how these young guys get property, because the thing is, it's hard as fuck right now.
I was lucky enough to buy so early on to where my mortgage payment, like I said, my mortgage payment is the same as what my 1-bedroom apartment was on my.
Yeah. Well,
and now I have friends in like small apartments that are paying more in rent than what.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Rent is fucking ridiculous right now.
I kind of got lucky with the whole timing and shit, but anyways, Cam Breathing Hard is live on my channel if you want to watch it.
I've been in my apartment. I just signed my 5th year lease here, and I'm paying. Oh, what did it go to this year? 880 something, 886, I think maybe. And if I were to like move out and move back in tomorrow, I'd be paying over 1,200. They told me.
Right.
Jesus
So like,
Christ.
I can't even move, even if I wanted to. Like, it would
That's
be
great.
It
That's
wouldn't
great.
make sense.
It's good that they didn't like increase you like they could have, though.
They jack it up every year. Like when I moved in here, it was under 800, and that was 5 years ago. So
Should I start shit about what I'm paying for my 3-bedroom house right now?
Yeah.
go
7.
for it. I
7.
don't think it matters. I don't think it's like a big deal to know what I pay in rent.
750 mortgage.
Yeah.
Probably less than I pay in rent if I had to guess.
A 1-bedroom apartment around here is going for about 1,200.
I have a 2-bedroom in a pretty nice area too. It's not like in the hood.
I'm in an older neighborhood where I'm the youngest. I live by a bunch of older people because they haven't moved. I'm the youngest in the blocks. When I moved in, people coming over with the gifts and stuff, asking me how much.
Yeah, you're like in the Leave It to Beaverland.
They were bringing so all these old people were bringing me over gifts, and they were like, "Oh, how much are you renting it for?" I'm like, "Rent." I'm like, "I bought this place," and I got some of the weirdest looks. You know what I mean? I feel like I was like,
good though, bud.
I feel like I was
I
like,
really love you with the Budweisers growing in the front lawn and all.
right. My overgrown lawn that's sprouting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why do people look? Why would people look at you weird? Is it because you're white?
Because he's
Or is it
young
because
and
you're
he's
white
fucking
and young and you look
yeah.
homeless?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's because I'm young and I bought my place and they thought I was like renting it or something.
They're like,
I mean,
you look like
yeah.
Antifa. Why do you
Look
own
at
a
yourself in a mirror? I mean, come on, meow.
The funny thing is, so I recently had to replace one of my shared fence lines with my neighbor, and I was one side of her house, and there was also other sides. So everyone like had like a mutual contract of how much everyone had to pay. And when I got the DocuSign, it was like a DocuSign online signing thing. It was a bunch of rental company emails, and then me, like own their property around here. It's really fucking weird. And then when the fencing people contacted me, they're like, thank you for paying so quick. Like, you're literally like the first one. Like, no one else has paid us that quickly. You know what I mean?
Yeah. During the last like housing bust, when people were foreclosing left and right, both national and international money came in, a lot from China, and they just bought up tons of fucking property, and so you end up having a lot
they're
of,
doing now,
rentals, or like these there's rentals, and then people like do this rent. I mean, there's some shady fucking shit still happening in the housing market, especially in places like California where it ain't fucking cheap.
Well, also in fucking farming communities. I mean, look at
are there houses in what are you talking about?
I'm talking about
a farming community. Like, I grew up 20 minutes from here, and it's farmland.
Okay.
And I don't see like out of state people buying shit up.
Bill
There's
Gates
like
is
2 or 3 landlords that own most of the property in that small town.
A lot of people in the Bay Area,
and they've been there since I was a kid. 35 years.
A lot of people in the Bay Area are coming up to Sacramento area because it's a little bit cheaper here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just like, and a lot of like, international people too. A lot of people are buying up properties around here because of the investments, basically.
Where are you at, meow?
I'm about 20 minutes from Sacramento.
Yeah.
It's a city called Watts. Have you heard of it?
Yeah. It burned down one time.
I was gonna say, as in, yeah, a certain helicopter pilot that used to be a Navy SEAL and saved some people, and then
Meow Meow was born and raised in Compton.
Yeah, he's fucking downtown.
No, actually, I was born in Stockton. I was born in the hood.
Oh, born and raised in Stockton.
Stockton's fucking badass, dude.
Stockton sucks ass.
No. Stockton has fucking
what does it have?
Is it? Nick Diaz. Come on, Nick Diaz is the best.
Oh, Jesus, that's it. That's all you got.
Well, I could say something else, but I dox myself.
I'm neighboring Sacramento. I've said where I've lived before. I just not exactly trying to make it easy for people. You know?
So, Meow, who did you hang out with the other night? Was it Nick?
Dream Floral, Nathan.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, was that a good time?
Oh yeah, it's always a good time hanging out with him.
Is he wild as shit or what?
Well, I mean, when he got in a fight with the bartender, yeah, that was pretty wild.
What was that even about?
That was not the last time. The last time nobody got hurt.
Right.
Yeah, not the other day, but the time before, two trips ago, I guess he flipped off the bartender, and we got like kicked out, and then they were like fighting in the parking lot, and he ended up on the like I guess up his middle finger because his middle finger was all red. But when I saw him a couple nights ago, his finger looked fine.
Nate claimed that you got them kicked out of the bar, and he was sticking up for you in the parking lot. And that's why he got beat up.
Yeah, I heard that too. He was very clear about it.
That was Nate's story. But then he didn't remember the second bar either. So
yeah, he didn't remember going to a bar.
He's not.
It's hard to say what really happened.
He's not a credible witness to what happened.
Yeah.
That's why he's the one.
Maybe there was no second bar. Maybe Meow's wrong.
Yeah.
I have receipts. I have receipts. I can show you my bank statement, but I'm not going to dox.
Fucking Amazon bank.
Amazon shit.
A Todd level receipt.
No.
Okay, so there was no second bar, and I think Nate's out as a witness.
A handwritten bank ledger.
No, we went to like 4 bars that night. So I mean,
dude, every time I purchase anything from Amazon, I have to sign for it.
No, you never. Well, it was his birthday, so I mean, I told him at the beginning of the night, I'm gonna get fucked up. Like if you need a ride, I'll got you. You know, I got your drinks. I'll get you a ride home if you need it. Other than that, you're on yourself. You know. Yeah, he got trashed.
So when you sign for those Amazon things, do you like have a quill pen and you dip it in salad dressing to sign for it?
Yes, exactly.
Caesar it's best.
Oh, Bill's killing it.
I was just wondering how that worked, but
that's how it works. In fact. Poor Todd, dude. Poor Todd.
Anyone seen him lately?
He was on. Wasn't he on Jeff's stream yesterday?
Yeah.
That was a fucking shit show. But you know what? I mean, I didn't watch it live, but I caught some of it later.
And I
was like, you know what? Of all the people that could like press Todd, Jeff pressed him pretty hard.
Yeah, he did it good.
Well, I mean, think about it. A liar knows how to talk to a liar, right?
Yeah. He's like, I'm gonna do to you what people have been doing to me for a long time.
Yeah.
Try and get the truth. Yeah, well, he's got good practice in.
So Constantine, I was gonna go back to that bar the other day after he got his ass kicked with one of my other friends, but they were closing soon, so we went to a different place instead. So I haven't been there yet, but I do plan to go back there and see what happens. There was just that one bar. So the bartender that kicked his ass was like a bigger guy. Like I've known him for fucking years, so I just didn't get involved in the fight. I just watched it. I should.
Did he really
brawl it out for 20 minutes? Did they?
Yeah, pretty much.
They fought for that long?
Pretty much, yeah. Like 19 of the minutes was Nate on the ground. And
Yeah, I'm not buying that.
I'm not either.
Yeah, most bar fights are over in like 10 seconds, you know?
Yeah.
Right. He got his finger busted up. He got pushed on the ground. He said his head was busted open.
I think his head was fine. The only thing I know about is his finger. I don't know about his head.
I don't think it lasted 20. I don't think it lasted 20 minutes. I think what did last 20 minutes was Cam chasing that big red guy.
No,
I think in 20 minutes
that lasted like, fucking 14 minutes.
But they only did like 2 blocks. If you look at them, like, damn, I can still see the fucking car.
It's funny though. I honestly timed that shit, dude. Like, I was like, how long did he chase him for?
Yeah.
I
mean, Cam was like, he couldn't breathe. He's
wheezing. Dude, come on.
He's like,
he's
wheezing. And I'm like, oh shit! Now he's gonna call the cops. I'm like, he's gonna fucking die. He's got his max.
That was a
threshold.
great catch, dude.
Let's get real. Cam was wheezing after like 10 steps. Come on.
Hell yeah! But the thing is, he kept up.
Yeah, he put his life on the line. I'll give him that.
My wife said he chased him for that long. I'm like, like it's crazy, dude. Like,
because they're walking.
But honestly, like, could you imagine what he could have walked into? He could have walked into a fucking firefight, dude.
He calls the police 911. He's like, hey, he's here. He's running. I'm on the street. There's lights. There's houses.
No, he says, my address is 20. My address is 24. My address is 40.
Yeah, that's right. He was yelling off a fucking number, a list of numbers.
Hell yeah. But the thing is, though, is that, like, the guy went out there and fucking got that motherfucker, dude. That guy was a sick fuck, too.
Yeah, he was bad.
He spread his asshole wide open for everyone to see.
Well, so do you.
Yeah, the only time I do that is for money, Bill.
Well, dude totally dirty deleted it when I brought that conversation up.
So supposedly, Cam said he was gonna post it on his Twitter.
He did, and then he deleted it when I called him out on it the other day.
Is the butthole picture?
Yeah.
Why'd you call him out on it? What's wrong with that?
It's considered revenge porn, and it's a misdemeanor in his state of Florida.
Okay.
Yeah, nobody wants to see a fucking butthole anyway.
He's only in New Jersey, though, right?
He's in Florida.
No, the guy that did it is in Jersey.
But
I thought
he still lives and resides in Florida.
Okay.
The thing is, it's a misdemeanor in most states the first time, and then
so we can't post his butthole wide open when he spreads it. Spread eagle. We can't do that.
What the nerve?
Why would you do that on an open forum?
It's the whole 2 wrongs don't make a right. Like,
well, you have
it's gross.
Are you talking about trying to figure out if it's a legal issue or an ethical issue? They're 2 different things.
Nobody wants to see that shit.
It's
well,
okay.
He put it on Twitter though.
Yeah, and
there's kids on Twitter.
As soon as I brought it up, he dirty deleted it like 10 minutes later.
Red Hood said that porn stars post all their shit, so why can't we post that?
They do. You can post porn on Twitter. The thing is, it falls under revenge porn. He's
right.
That makes sense.
He's posting without permission, obviously, and B, he's posting it to harm the guy. Like, it's revenge porn.
You could actually get in trouble for that shit, dude.
Yeah, it's a misdemeanor.
Yeah,
in most states, if not a felony.
Yeah, I can see.
I brought it up, and then I also brought up how, like, that aside, like, if you want to work with the cops, like, doing that shit doesn't make you look good. It makes the community look dog shit.
Yeah,
and then he deleted it.
That post that Weld County put up today, was that today?
Yeah.
About Tommy?
They posted that in their Gilded. I saw that shit today.
So
they put it up and then they started talking about it. It was fucking weird.
So Weld County put out a statement?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
On their Facebook.
Really? What? So can somebody just break? Like, you don't have to read the whole thing, but like, what did they?
I
what
could
did
tell
it say?
you.
Yeah,
I could
real
tell
quick.
you.
Yeah.
The thing is, they said that, like they don't, condone somebody catching these people, because the first reason was because they're bringing people in from the outside, like
Right. Okay.
bringing people in from other, and their other reason was because that they don't, they don't have the capacity to, to bring this shit to court, basically.
Right. Okay.
That's because Tommy doesn't turn in shit.
Yeah, I get all that. So they're saying it's an issue, and part of it's because this guy's not like doing shit appropriately.
Yep.
What else did they say?
He's causing them more work than and for no reason, because he's not following through. So there's no point.
Not getting the end result, the net result of getting people convicted. Yeah.
They're not properly trained. They're not doing it right. They're not going to work with them. It's not a bunch of shit. I wish I could find it. I can't.
It's also sad though, because I don't like Tommy, but the thing is though, like, why won't they, try to do something to better their own community? Like, unless they, have, like some real dirt, like it's kind of fucked up, I think. If you look at the Facebook post that Greeley put out, Weld County, there's only positive fucking comments. I did not find one negative comment. I mean, who could, put a negative comment on a, predator catcher?
That's because Tommy's cronies each have like 20 different accounts.
But honestly, like, I don't have a Facebook, but when I came home, my wife, I logged into or she logged me into it, and I looked at it, and there was not one negative comment. I couldn't believe it.
Well, I think a lot of his like hardcore supporters live near him too, don't they?
But the thing is, though, as on Facebook, I mean, the comments, there should be somebody that says Tommy's a fucking, he's a, constant liar.
Well,
somebody should see that shit out there.
Did you do your civic duty? Did you do your civic duty?
I found it. You want to hear it? Like, or the good parts of it?
Yeah.
Weld County Sheriff's Office is aware of a group of online content creators who are on a mission to confront potential child predators online and in person. The Weld County Sheriff's Office wants to partner with the Weld County community as we strive to make our streets safer. However, we are not participating in, nor do we support the efforts of these YouTube groups, as their actions represent a direct threat to the safety of Weld County community.
And that was the other thing.
There's more. The office
go ahead.
cannot provide investigative tactics or tips to any members of these YouTube groups, as they are not law enforcement and do not work in conjunction with law enforcement.
Yeah.
We will not cooperate with these YouTube groups for the following reasons. Many of the suspects live outside Weld County. They're being invited to our community by these YouTube groups. 2, some of the suspects are being invited into Weld County neighborhoods, and some of these YouTube videos have captured escalated actions such as foot and vehicle chases that do not involve law enforcement.
Damn.
The investigative tactics used by these groups do not follow sound constitutional guidelines for proper prosecution. Use tactics to create barriers that prevent cases from being investigated further. We will help the community as much as possible. Please provide information to these phone numbers. Was the end of it.
So
that was all the good shit, though.
Boom.
So they're singling out CCP and CCC because they said multiple people. There's nobody else up there, right?
Not that I'm aware of.
When they say like multiple, like they say, there's only 2 people.
I think
Alex has had catches in Colorado.
Well, yeah, but more than one is multiple.
They're talking
Right.
about Cooley and Captain. I don't think they're talking about CCC.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I think that they are, combining both of them.
The problem is that when CPP does this shit and doesn't follow through, they're not getting convicted, and you're also making them more leery to the point where there's a possibility that they're not going to get caught again because you just made them really cautious so that they don't actually deal with shit.
You also got PCM. Their district attorney won't work with them either. So, I mean, it's not just this area. There are areas all around the country that are like this, but I think it's more about Tommy and the drama that surrounds him, probably.
Colorado has really taken a stance on this, I think.
I mean,
yeah, other counties have.
My whole thing is, if you're not going to follow through with it, don't do anything. Like, you're creating more work for the police department. You're not getting convictions, and you're making them more cautious so they won't do it again.
Yeah, if you know that they're not going to do anything, then yeah, it's different. Like that's like look at there's a lot of catchers that they know they won't do anything.
Yeah, exactly. It is. Yeah, if you're gonna do it, follow the fuck through all the way. Like, don't do it for the entertainment and for the donations, and then stop in the middle of what you're fucking doing. Do it all the way or nothing.
Well, if they're not going to prosecute, I don't think there's anything they can do about that.
Because Tommy doesn't like to turn in evidence. What are they going to prosecute on if they have no evidence?
Well, now where he's at, I mean, there's no turning back. They're not going to fucking turn around.
Right.
So he only has one option. I mean, he has to, turn it in and, do whatever he does. That's the thing. It's like, I don't like Tommy, but obviously everybody, wants to have pedophiles off the street. I mean, obviously.
I think that's why he took down today's shit chat, because he was talking quite a bit about this meeting with Weld County and like making some shit up. And, like, dude, you got to fucking just stop running your fucking mouth.
How many times has he said
you got to stop running your mouth and then just like if it's a real thing, let it happen. But he just wants to keep creating his fucking content because they call him a content creator.
I think they posted this Weld County thing in the Gilded before, and then he called the chit chat after because they were talking about it in there. Because when the chit chat was gone, then I went and clicked that notification, and I was like, "Oh, they posted this whole deal here," and then he called a chit chat a little while later.
Is the chit chat gone? Because last I know that this meow
meow. Yeah, it's gone. It's gone.
I think this meow guy reposted it an hour ago.
Nice.
Nothing gets deleted around here.
Yeah. Thank you.
Right. And it's also interesting. I think I don't know of any other police department or county sheriff or state police or whatever, or federal level that's put out an actual statement to call out particular groups and say, like, basically, like, here's why we're not working with you.
You're right.
It's interesting because this is how when you say, well, we know Tommy's a fucking piece of shit and whatever, but I'm like, he actually hurts the larger movement. And so it's things like this when he inflames his local county because he's an asshole. Now they're forced to like lean in and play a card. This could become a blueprint for other police districts and cities and counties and states across the country. Because, these people have, police and sheriff, they have associations, they have conferences, they have networks, and they share this information. And this can become a blueprint for a much larger issue.
I mean, you look at Cam, and he has guys that will, police that will watch his stream and come and collect the pedophile, and then like, why can't Tommy do that? Like, Cam is Cam's great, but the thing is, why can't Tommy do that? Why can't he get the the support of the police? I mean, Honestly,
because they know he's a scumbag. They know this guy in person, and they know what he really is. They're like, he's not a good representative for what we do.
I don't know how they could put him up on a stand if somebody wanted to go to trial, and that's going to be like a common theme with their cases. People are going to realize he's not a credible witness. There's all this crap on the internet about him, and they'll all go to trial. It'll cost them a shit ton of money. They're not going to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the first thing that a defense attorney will do is attack the credibility of the witness.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, if you're worth your fucking skin, yeah. That's the thing is like, you know, in Colorado, it's fucked up because, you know, the social justice system it's really not for you. I mean, I'm sure it's not in other counties or other states or whatever, but here it's a real fight, and I'm glad for that. You know, like he deserves that. You know, if Tommy was in fucking New Jersey, nobody would fucking blink an eye.
Right.
And luckily, you know, we've found out his fucking graping fucking, you know, it's so funny. Like Tommy used to like be kind of right wing a little bit. And then all of a sudden he became the most PC motherfucker you've ever seen.
Yeah, he's fronting for somebody, as usual.
Give me some money. It's sick, dude. Like
when you say Tommy was right wing, what is that? I mean, I probably shouldn't even fucking ask you, but like,
no. The reason I said that is because Tommy was always, you know, like he would say anti, you know, like woke shit like that, and then all of a sudden he just became completely woke, and he said, you know, oh, it must, you know, benefit my financial stability if I, you know, don't bring up all this shit.
How did he become woke? What does he do?
So he won't bring up, you know, any kind of you know, like
controversial topics, government.
Yeah, if you bring up some kind of like January 6th insurrection shit in his chat, you're gonna get banned.
One time there was a name that I think the name was Biden something, and I said hi Biden whatever, and they timed me out.
Yeah.
For it. Yeah, it was weird.
Because,
I was like,
you know, they don't care about anything except money.
Yeah, I get that, but it sounds more like they're just trying to keep politics out of it altogether.
You know, I agree with that.
I don't think it's just politics. I think it's like any topic that goes one way or another, he tries to be quiet about, but he does slip up, and that's what gets him caught up in shit.
And
he should stop doing chit chats. Damone said that. He goes, I told him to stop doing it, and it would have helped him, and he should. You know, that would shut all his bullshit down.
Yeah, but then he wouldn't be seen as much.
He could start doing catches again. You know?
I mean, that's an option, right?
Do catches? Chit chat channel, not a catcher.
Yeah, he's not gonna shut his shit chats down because like he makes too much money there. You know, that's the whole reason he does.
Most of his money there.
That's why he dry bags the most.
Yeah, it's a fucking ultra grift.
He's definitely had a lot of planned catches that didn't happen lately, I noticed.
I agree. So the one today obviously did go. Yeah, the one he said in the chat today did go down today.
Hey, dude, we can barely hear you, Cap.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah.
His chit chat today, he said he was gonna get a catch. That one
still barely hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
damn, oh God, stop it. Hold on.
I'm gonna have to go, man. That hurt my fucking ears.
What was that? So his chit chat today, no one heard it, or he didn't have a catch today from his chit chat.
He had a chit chat, but he dirty deleted it. But I just reshared it like an hour ago on my channel. I haven't watched it, so I don't know what it's about. But
what's your channel?
Look in the private comments. I posted a link.
All right, I'll find it.
Yeah,
It's on YouTube link in private chat right now on StreamYard. I'll take you to it.
I sub to you, brother.
It's public. It's public, so you might want to like watch it now before I get a fucking strike.
All right, I see it.
It's only.
I don't want to click on it because I think I'll probably lose the fucking stream. But
I just copied the link then.
yeah. God damn, man, you're so smart.
It's fucking crazy. I went from like 4. I had like 3 or 4 subscribers, and I just went up to like 50 all of a sudden. I don't even know what I'm doing with my team.
Oh damn, who coughed so hard?
If you guys want to, and I really don't feel like being live for like a real long time longer, but if you guys want to, I will shut this down, restart, and then you can play that on here because I know I'm going to get struck too. That way I don't lose the whole stream. You know what I mean?
I'm down.
I'll shut this one down. Who the fuck's asleep? I'll shut this down, you know what I'm saying? And then come right back. And then you can play that thing. And then, of course, I'll get struck, but at least we'll have 2 of them up. You know what I mean?
Well, you could delete it right after you play it.
That too.
And then come back again.
All right. You guys want to do that?
Yeah, I kind of want to watch it.
All right. Well, I'll shut this
Bye.
fucker down and restart, and I'll see y'all in a few minutes.
Sounds good.
All right, get some popcorn.
Adios.
All right.
Liquor time.
Y'all stay naked.